Stop the clock so we can slow it down. It's time we find our way to a higher ground. Oh, my love is waiting for you to make a move. Stop ignoring boys' faces and get behind the groove. Cause the way you walk and the way you stare, never mind my tears. Man, I think I'm out of get slow. Maybe wanna lose control. Can't breathe tonight. I had to own my life. Set fire and burn it bright. Take your flight and hold tight. Oh boy, you know my time, my left, not giving it up. Oh boy, you know you're all in my way, boy. Oh boy, you know my time, my left, not giving it. He's gone wrong, yeah, gone on and glow up. Oh boy, you know my time, my left, not giving it up. Oh boy, you know you're all in my way, boy. Oh boy, you know my time, my left, not giving it. He's gone wrong, yeah, gone on and glow up. Can't breathe tonight. I have to own my life. Set fire and burn it bright. Take your flight and hold tight.
Yeah, it's the young born, never short of the perfect. Steady dripping sauce, young, keep the tongue wet. But buzzing with the honey, sitting king with a throne neck. I leaving a body while your nigga ain't home yet. He fucked up, so I let a fuck nigga go. You did your big one, I'm still doing bigger though. Played you the ball to score, but you dropped it. Wasn't in his plan, so of course my guy blocked
It's
it.
the way you walk and the way you stare, never mind my tears. Man, I think I'm out of get slow. Maybe wanna lose control. Oh, boy, you know my time, my left, not giving it up. Oh, boy, you know you're all in my way, boy. Oh, boy, you know my time, my left, not giving it. He's gone wrong, yeah, gone on and glow up. Oh, boy, you know my time, my left, not giving it up. Oh, boy, you know you're all in my way, boy. Oh, boy, you know my time, my left, not giving it. He's gone wrong, yeah, gone on and glow up.
I can't concentrate.
It's the pretty Shadina kitty, I'm back up on the market. Picking a player pocket, I'm about to have him starving. Taking the loops, knocking boots, my body rocking. I'm never the two, I'm the one, so nigga stop it. Yeah, karma finna pay me stacks. I know your new trick, watching circulated is back. Finna have it don't lock like a chokehold.
I don't got no time for a bro code.
Let me go, but I let you go. Let go, but I let you go. Let go, but I let you go. Let go, but I let you go.
Yeah, and that's on Lamo.
When your star is shining bright, oh, believe Facebook is going to know about it. It's the header to charge her over Twix, back with another Twix tip for you Facebook creators. Y'all better be looking out for the Rising Creator label. I got it 3 months ago. It helped me triple my number of followers in 1 week. You heard me. 1 week. Pew. Facebook every week gives a handful of creators a badge of honor. The Rising Creator label. The badge recognizes creators with strong audience engagement whose content meets quality, originality, and integrity guidelines. And what's the big prize, you ask? The algorithm recommends you in people's Facebook feeds as a rising creator to follow. So, what can you do to get the rising creator label? Tip 1. Make timely content on Facebook in multiple formats. You'll want a mix of reels, text posts, photos, and stories to show you're maximizing your presence on the platform. Tip 2. Make engaging content that gets people excited to react and comment on your posts. So reply to your comments and keep the conversation going. Tip number 3. Follow Facebook's guidelines. Get familiar with Facebook's content and partner monetization, which means to post content that you created yourself. That's all I got for y'all. Drop down in the comment section below and let me know how it goes for you. We want to see that content, baby. And hopefully get more rising stars added to the collection. And that's the tea.
What's up, guys? My name is Sam, and this is
Oliver Twix.
and we are from season 5 of Netflix's The Circle here at the Bumble headquarters in New York City, and this is
The Cartel Hour.
so boom. We're gonna take the picture.
All right.
First thing we're gonna do is take the Bumble OG. So we have to put 4.
Juntos.
Wow. Oh no, I tripped. I fell.
Oh!
Next, we're gonna take the Bumble XO. 4 and 4.
4. Oh my God. Here we go.
What if I gotta sneeze? Like ha.
Okay, just a little one.
Achoo. Sous chef, 1 cup of orange juice.
On it.
Sous chef,
Yeah.
1 cup of passion. Well, no, that's a half a cup of passion juice.
On it.
We're gonna add a 1/4 cup of lime juice.
On it.
Wow. Now mix it. Throw it in a circle.
Ow.
Throw it in a circle. Ow. Okay.
I love the color. It's like
now-
a sunset.
We have to top it with the grenadine. Ooh, look at that. So we need a lime or orange and then some cherries. Wow.
Beautiful.
And then lastly,
A cherry.
I'm gonna name this drink a glass of poor decisions because I'm sure I'm gonna do a lot of that after I drink this cup.
That is really good.
That is so good. Thank you, Bumble.
Thank you so much, Bumble.
Bumble, the greatest of all time.
Everybody go. Everybody go. Everybody go. But the twins better tell a friend. Play it one time, you gon' play again and again. Come one, come all, come all this again. TWIS is the winner.
Happy Monday. Children of the Corn, what's going on? Everybody, wake the fuck up. It's Oliver Twix here, your nerd boy cutie, reporting for duty to do the Lord's work. What's up? Yeah. And I am back in the classroom on this Monday, honey. Here to get the shit jumping as we recap episode 2 of The Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 16. Joining me today is one of my favorite people in the entire world. Okay. Media personality, Quentin T. Harris.
Hey. Happy Monday.
In the building. Happy birthday, handsome. I mean, happy birthday. Happy Monday.
Well, we are approaching Aries season, so I will take it, baby. Aries season is we're thawing out. And so I will take your early happy birthday, April 16th, for everybody in the chat. Good morning, OT. How you doing, baby?
I'm doing great.
Happy Monday. I'm so
I didn't know I
trying to
was
get my
friends.
sense together.
I didn't know I was friends with any Aries people. That's crazy.
Ooh, you couldn't tell from my fiery ass personality. I'm a true Aries.
I don't know too much about the culture. Tell me about it.
What's your sign, bitch?
I'm an Aquarius.
You know, I'm not really a astrology girl.
Kenya Moore and Marlo, all of us are Aquariuses.
Savannah's in a very acquired taste.
It's in a very quiet taste, most definitely.
Yeah, Aries. Everybody loves an Aries. We're fiery. We're outgoing.
Yeah.
And when I mean fiery, like our personality is like on fire. Like you know when an Aries walks in a room because we just have such big personalities. Like Martin Lawrence, we share the same birthday. Like,
oh,
You know, I'm trying to think of I don't know many Aries. I know a few
Me
people who have the
either.
exact same birthday as me, so I'm not really like an astrology girl. But I think the more I've been learning about it
Okay.
lately, I am definitely a true fucking Aries all day. I don't know my rising moon and all of that kind of carrying on, but I am a
Mhm.
true Aries down.
I know mine. I'm a Gemini. I'm an Aquarius, Gemini.
Oh
So I'm a
my gosh.
fixed air sign.
Y'all Geminis, don't you? I mean, Geminis have like 8 different personalities in them, right? Or something like that. That's what they say. It's like
I
a
mean,
little mix.
there's a lot of duality, which I think that makes perfect sense because it's either you get,
That's you.
I feel like when people talk about me, it's either this amazing, beautiful angel from heaven,
Or it's a
or
bitch.
it's
It's a sneaky, conniving, bottom of the barrel bitch.
uh-huh. You couldn't wait to say that. You couldn't wait to say that.
Look,
I
y'all
had a
used to go wait to call me old bald headed bitch.
bald headed bitch. I can't wait
When
to
I
call you
first
some more bald headed
when I
bitches.
first when I first got my hair cut, y'all called me a bald headed bitch. I know for a year straight.
Bald headed bitch. Why
Oh
did you
yeah.
cut your hair?
One, I cut it for several reasons. My
Tell the truth,
talent
shame the
agency at
devil.
the huh?
I say tell the truth, shame the devil.
My talent agency at the time was saying like, you want to be this red carpet host, you want to be this like daytime host. Who do you know has braids?
Mm.
Who do you know has dreads? Who do you know has faux locks? Any of those styles that you like and they're neat and they're cute, but like who do you know on television who's wearing braids? And so when I look at the Karamo Browns and the Steve Harveys and all of that, I just kind of went, well, I like the chocolate, look on them. And at the time, I
Mm-hmm.
was starting to lose a little bit of weight, so I could tell my face was starting to chisel out. So I was like, oh, I think I look sexy bald headed. And at the time, I was getting my hair done so much, my hairstylist was pulling really tight,
So you,
tight in the
you had went
middle.
back like right here.
No, she was just starting to fall the fuck out. No, it was like
Oh,
a little bald spot right here. And I was like, okay, girl. It wasn't even bald, it was starting to thin.
mm.
Like I was, because it was getting pulled every week. Really, really, like I had a kitchen braider. And she braided hard. And so, yeah. Started pulling my hair out, so I decided to cut it. I saw a thin spot, and yeah, I could have started to continue to add hair and let that part be healthy and all that. But I just cut it. So I ain't have time.
Yeah. I
Mhm.
thought about cutting all off my hair, and starting over again.
Hold on, bitch. Girl, who was you this week? Now I know you
You,
giving Trey realness this morning because it's noon your
yeah, you know what I
time.
mean?
Did I see you in a Cruella DeVille wig this week?
You did. Yeah,
That was
you
kind
did.
of cute on you. I like the little silver fox look, bitch. That
It's
was
so
kind of. I can't do the hair and the nails and all that. I kind of stay in my lane, but that one was kind of cute. Now your little Jane Brown was funny last week. That was cute, but that was your real hair.
that was my real hair, yes.
Yeah, that was. See, I never did like little cute styles with my hair like that. It was always
Mm.
braids or a wet shake and go because I had curly hair.
A
No, I'm
wet shake
serious.
and go is
A
crazy, my
wet shake
nigga.
and go. My mother was Native American, honey, so
Seriously.
I wet this, and baby, them curls just bounce, bounce, bounce.
Q, I need to
What?
see pictures.
Yeah,
Show me
well,
the
I can show you
pictures.
pictures. I can show you pictures of my hair, like literally naturally curly. Like take it out the braids, or if I wet it and it's curly, I'll show it to you. I wish I
Uh,
had something pulled up right here. I just dropped it. Put it on the
That's what they
screen.
that's what they say about y'all black people from North Carolina. Y'all know y'all got all types of Cherokee, Chesapeake,
Mm-hmm.
Roanoke
And now
genetics
listen,
all rolling up all in y'all.
if you know anything about Red Springs or Lumberton, or like St.
Mm-hmm.
Paul, like very Native American area. My mother works at those schools. She's been like, when I tell you, like, I've never been around, like, now I'm around like a lot of Hispanics, but back in North Carolina, I was around so many Native Americans and went to school with a lot of Native Americans too.
Oh, nice.
But we just
Yeah.
running our mouths, child. Did you get into the housewives? Wait, first of all, how was your weekend?
Weekend was
A little catch up.
I mean, it was pleasant.
Yeah,
I
I
got I
worked
got a
all
nice
weekend.
I got a nice gift last night slash
Tell
this
me,
morning, which is like
tell
really
me more.
great.
From an African.
He was not an African. Oh my God, no. I can't wait. But I ain't gonna tell the story. Jesus.
I need to get me a little mic.
Just a little piece. You know what I
I'm
mean?
gonna get me a little
Um,
piece of mic.
I do have an African story from last year during World Pride here in Atlanta. I actually did meet an African official who was
The
trying to
real.
get me to go back with him to his country
I'm
with
not
his
go
wife.
back.
Yeah, he
Not
wanted me
go
to go
back.
back with his wife and his kids, honey.
What was you gonna be doing? A little maid around the house in your little thong, cleaning up?
I don't know what I was going to be doing, but I wasn't finna find
Yeah,
out.
we're not gonna go with no wife babes, and I'm not going back
Yes.
with you. No, we're not gonna do that.
And I know people probably think I'm lying, but I had my friends were present watching the whole thing like go down. And I'm gonna tell y'all, for the people that's listening and will listen, I'm gonna tell y'all just a little secret about me, right? I never really tell y'all what I'm doing. But if you just look, if you just look real close, you may can infer, because I do tell them myself. Yeah. I like to do things publicly, but you just don't know you just don't know what it is. You know what I mean? So anyway. No, he wasn't an African. No, but I got a really nice massage, basically, like a really nice like massage.
Did it end with the happy ending, or was it like just a regular massage?
No, it was just a regular massage. No,
I haven't had a good massage in a minute.
I've never gotten a happy ending with a massage. I don't want to do all that in that moment. I think that's a lot. I think happy endings is a personal time for me and whoever I'm happily ending it with.
I think my happy endings have only been like house stuff, like if it's a personal massage. Like I've never been like went to somebody's establishment and turned it up. Like no.
Yeah. Well, I've only got massages in personal spaces. I don't go.
I bring my masseuse here to my home. Oh, I love it. Oh gosh.
Yeah. But I'm never required. Please don't. Like, what are you doing? Don't even go near it.
Oh no. Yeah, I mean if we're being professional, please be professional.
Yeah.
But if I just happen to rise up.
And the crazy thing was, I'm telling all my business. So I did start to look, I just rolled on over. I was like, let me just lay on my back. I mean, let me lay on my stomach and just press down on it. So we just don't even got to worry about none of this,
I'm from North Carolina. We ain't pressing nothing down, baby. The whole body be up off the table.
Not levitating. That is crazy.
Levitating, baby.
Listen.
Let's get into that. Well, I had a good weekend. It was cool. I just worked all weekend. I'm tired.
Bitch, ask me about my weekend, right?
Right. I'm about to say, before we get into the housewives, I'm tired as hell. That's pretty much it. So yeah, let's get into these housewives. I go to the gym and get a nap. Well, I do actually have a waxing today at noon, so I ain't gonna get no nap until.
What you getting waxed?
I do everything, baby, from the rooter to the tutor, from the head to the toe.
You get your privates waxed?
Oh yeah, I like to feel like a seal, baby. When you ride this ride, I want you to feel like you about to slide off.
I'm talking about like where your ding-a-ling is?
And
do they wax the balls?
I don't do the balls. That's the only thing I do not do is the balls. I'll take care of my own nuts. I got my own nuts.
How you shave your nuts? I'm interested.
I don't really shave my nuts like that. Like, can we say nuts over here?
You can say nuts?
Well, for me, I mean, I'm really cautious. I use my little trimmers. I go down there. I have a certain pair of trimmers for my private area, and I use that. And then I go behind it with. Well, I'll start off with like scissors. I'll start off with the trimmers, and I'll do scissors not to get too close, and then I'll come behind it again, and then that's it. But it's just like lightly trim. I mean, it's only so much baldness is gonna be on the ball. So like,
okay.
But everything else is shaved like a whistle, baby. I mean, smooth as this cup. I like I don't know. I just like that feeling on me. Ever since I was younger, I started losing a little weight. I like to feel like a little model. I like to feel. I like when you feel abs. I mean, I just want you to feel straight abs. I don't want you to have to go across no railroad tracks. I don't want you to get stuck in the weeds and the tumbleweeds and in the woods. When you come over here and you have delight, I want you to delight in all of its glory. I don't want you to get caught up in the bushes and those things. So I remove all. I don't want you to. You know how you be doing, look.
Eggshells and the mac and cheese. Get this shit out of here.
No, thank you. No, thank you. And then hair get a little stinky sometimes. That's just for me, and I'm very clean. Like I'm a 2 or 3 shower a day type of boy. Like you'll probably never ever smell me, even freshly leaving the gym. I'm talking about soaking wet, nuts is. I've been in the gym like 2 hours and change. You'll probably never smell me.
So you're not into all that man say like the new children are.
I mean, it depends. I saw a tweet earlier this week that said it depends on who's the scent, what man is attached to the scent. It gotta be cute. I don't like funky. I don't do dirty. Yeah. I don't do stank. Okay, if it's going in this mouth, because I'm a very, very clean individual. I don't do dirt at all. Like I don't do stink. It will literally turn me off. I'm softer than just mush. Just put the dick in your hand if you stink, and crumble it up. We're done.
I don't want no funk, but I do like my meat a little seasoned. You know what I mean? Just smoke it just a little bit, you know. Give me a little, just a little.
Up.
I like it sun kissed just a little bit. You know what I mean? Just a little bit. Like when Quez, because Quez would walk home from work when he lived downtown, when he worked downtown, and when Quez would come home from work, and like I could tell he had walked for like 20 minutes, and I would hug him. Oh my god.
Oh my god! Just get this man an Uber.
Well, we did, girl. Anyway,
I am dead to the world. That's funny.
Let's talk about these housewives. Listen, we're gonna
Let's
jump right
get into these housewives and see which one of them like a little musk on their men.
Okay, because it was a whole lot of meat talking. The men was very visible this episode.
I love when the men are visible in the episodes. It makes the episode that much more sweeter. Before we start, guys, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. We come here to play with y'all in these housewives for the day. But make sure y'all subscribe to my brother channel. I'm not really active on my YouTube right now, but you guys can follow me. I will be soon. But follow me on all other social media sites at Quentin T. Harris.
I know that's right. And we'll put those links down in the description box for you guys to
Thank you, baby.
Click.
Let's get into episode number 2.
Porsha versus Drew. We jump right into it. Jesus. This is a
now, how many y'all? Go ahead.
This is a continuation of last episode where we were left off on a cliffhanger. As Porsha was confronting Drew about her involvement with Dennis as it relates to the show, and Miss P was not feeling it.
How many feel like Porsha just grasping for straws? Now I feel like needing it. I don't really know Drew that well, but I just feel like Porsha. I don't know. Something was off with. First of all, something was off with everybody this episode.
It was the first episode, first group.
Every scene bothered me besides Kenya and Porsha, and we're gonna get into that later.
Oh, you mean episode 2?
Episode 2.
Yeah.
Every scene bothered me a little bit. In episode 1, they knocked it out the park, and I think we gave it like 15s out of 10s and 10s out of 10s and stuff like that. This week, I got a different score. It's coming over to 6 or 7, which is okay for a season, but because this season has been so anticipated, we need bangers at least for the 3 to 5 episodes. Like they need to be hot. And so let's get into Porsha and Drew. I just don't like Porsha continue to break this fourth wall. I'm gonna go ahead and say that now. I had that for one of my comments when she did it for Dennis towards the end of the episode, but because we own it right now and I'm thinking about it and it's fresh, I literally just watched it this morning like an hour ago. I don't like that Porsche keep breaking this fourth wall. That is annoying the shit out of me. Just talk. If you guys, I guess when she asked the producer, can she break fourth wall? She really didn't give us no tea. You know, it was no purpose for her to do that. And I feel like that was one thing that bothered me. Then when I feel like what she was arguing with Drew about, like, you know, her and homeboy in the studio, I get it because I don't want nobody to film with me. But Dennis is a staple. He's not new. He's been here for a while. He's a part of the like when you see Candy, you see Todd. When you see Greg, when you see Nene, you saw Greg. When you see Porsha, you see Dennis. And it's kind of like he's been around now for a few seasons. Yeah, you can shade him and call him the hot dog man. Even after their divorce, they still went on and did a television show together.
I'm listening.
Porsha and Dennis are always outside. They're always goofing around on Instagram. And I felt like, I don't want him filming on Housewives. Girl, he been here. You brought him here like 3 or 4 years ago. How old is PJ? 4 years old? 5 years old?
That little baby look.
You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like she has enough size on her for her not to be trying to hold Drew to the cross. And it wasn't, I don't know. It was a little weird to me, but I just feel like Porsha was grasping for straws. I just feel like she didn't have a big enough argument. And what was the second thing they was arguing about? It was Drew and the Go Naked commercial. How are you mad somebody is making a side commercial for your company? That's just all I got. I just was kind of stuck. Like, I feel like she grasping, like, are you that mad that she was going to do something to bring followers and traffic to your business page?
I do agree with you saying that Porsha, as it appears, is grasping at straws because her reasoning kept moving around. And I don't like when people are upset about one thing, but then they villainize everything else.
Everything.
And just start to compound it.
You've been keeping tabs.
Like, yeah, like everything I'm doing is just so villainous towards you, and I'm just out to get you. And because you feel this way about this thing, now everything I'm doing is related to this thing. And it's like, girl, calm down, back up. Stand strong in what you know to be valid and just believe that that will see you through. No need to get all of these other reasons to piggyback to strengthen your argument. Slow down.
Baby, Dennis is Drew's angel on earth.
Now, Drew did set herself up with the angel on earth. Like,
Drew just is silly.
Girl, is she the preacher's wife? Like, what is going on? I didn't know this was Denzel. Like, oh my God, girl, calm down.
He is such an actress. It's annoying.
He is my angel on earth. Like, girl, stop it. Girl, he mixing beats. Like, just calm down.
And all the girls was gagging like, do you hear yourself right now, mama? Discussing this lady's ex-husband?
On this TV show in front of us. No, we finna light your ass up.
This is why she don't want Dennis around right now, because now he people's angels on earth.
It's just too much. I understand Porsha's angst in her baby's father filming with another housewife, especially during a time where she's not her best, considering the divorce. I totally get it. But what I don't agree with is her like villainizing it without listening to her, and then in turn making everything else she's doing out to be against her. Like, she's a brand ambassador for your company. It's very normal for brand ambassadors and influencers
make their own content.
To make their own content with your stuff. I've done it all the time. I do it all the time. People do it all the time. It's a common thing. She didn't necessarily have to go through you. Like, just be like, I get why Porsha tried to make it a thing. Like,
no, I don't. She just want to be mad. Yeah, stop trying to.
Yes,
you bitch just want to be mad, girl. Because you're an influencer. Imagine somebody's wig or hair, and they call and cussing you out because they seen you taking pictures with celebrity and tagging and promoting their stuff. You gonna be on the phone like, that's what you want me to do, bitch.
It's
what
really
we arguing about.
It's really the Dennis, and so anything
it's
involving
Dennis. Just say that. Just say that, bitch.
Yes, it's
just say anything you do gonna piss me off, girl. Because right now you're over there with my baby daddy, and anything that you do is liable for me to cuss you out a little bit.
Which I get it. You know,
I get it.
But
totally just say that.
Just say that and just leave it there.
Yeah. No, you right. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, let's just say to leave it there. Let's not try to add in all this extra shit to beef up your argument.
Agreed.
So for me, Porsha loses this first round just off a technicality.
Yeah, we get him a tie.
You said give him a tie?
Yeah, I feel like Drew was a little too dumb in this scene for me. She ain't cleaning up and cleared up. Like, if I'm not screwing somebody, we're gonna go ahead and cut this noise right here. Y'all have just accused this woman of sleeping with one of her cast members' ex-husband. Like, Shamia asked her, are y'all dating? Y'all are in these matching outfits supposedly at this party.
Now the matching outfits would have ran me raggedy too. Now what's going on?
But clear it up, Drew. Like, bitch, did y'all go somewhere before that? Did y'all had to wear cream and he had on cream because we went to, bitch, you need to be saying something. I just feel like she just was sitting there and letting them bulldoze her a little bit. Like, me and the rap, no, it's a no. I mean, me and Dennis, no. Oh no, I don't know. Two dummies, two liars. I like Porsha, but you get two dummies arguing. It's just like, I felt like Kenya. What is happening right now? Kenya was like, I don't know what they're arguing about. Honestly, that's how I felt. I'm like, Porsha grasping and Drew just sitting there letting her talk to her crazy.
I miss when we used to do that. We used to do that.
I just woke up. I can't get up there right now, so I'm gonna get this tea in.
Child, she's such a man. It's crazy. On to the next scene featuring my personal favorite housewife this season. We finally get more of the Angela Oakley. Okay, if Angela Oakley, if you see this, just know I am like, I don't want to be the president of your fan club, but I'll be like the secretary. I'll take notes. I don't want to be the face of it. But it's just something about Angela I really enjoy. Her husband in this scene did it for me.
Oh yeah. Shout
Charles,
out to Charles Oakley.
shout out to Charles Oakley.
I love when the men come on this show and turn it. I love that. I love that he's opinionated. I love that those girls you're hanging out with are some lames. He said them girls you're hanging out with are some lames. I'm not hanging out. I don't want to do nothing with them lames. But he's not. He doesn't seem like abusive in his talk or like too much. He seems like he's very direct and he don't play. And she said that episode 1 about how direct he is. And I just love how I love a funny man when his humor is a man. And I love Charles Oakley so far. We're gonna get on Angela. I like Angela. I love that she's a self-made millionaire.
We love that.
I love a boss bitch. Listen,
let's drop a bunny bomb for that.
Yeah, we can't take away from her. I love that. Just didn't think it was the best opening scene. I want to let you get back to your president talk, Mr. President, but I just want to give you a small argue. I just want to argue a little bit. We just want to do this a little bit.
You want to argue with me?
I mean, because we're debating, we have to have 2 different perspectives for the audience. So I just want to pull your coat to a little bit. Now, I don't want to argue this morning, babe. We can save that for a later date.
We will.
We can look the word the Nene in a word we can.
Well,
nah, but listen, I don't think it was the strongest. Oh, shut up, you throwing me off. I don't think it was the strongest opening scene.
I agree. I agree. The scene was not very flagrant. It was very even kill. I wanted to see the house. I wanted to get more into
how she made pool or something. So we can
show
see
us the basketball
house.
court. You know,
see kitchens every day. That's a mornings. That's a fluffer scene. You should have did the scene in the sauna, bitch. Y'all walk to the sauna. You going downstairs. Y'all should have showed us the gym room or something, because that's the shit that we don't got in our house. We all got a kitchen, boot.
Yeah.
We got them same wine glasses.
They on Amazon. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of stuff on Amazon.
What happened?
That's the next scene. Nope, that's not. I'm about to give somebody a read, but that ain't for her.
Well, just hold it.
But I like Angela, I like Mr. Oakley a lot more, and I hope we get to see more of him and more like dynamics of just I think like their relationship, their wholeness.
Yes.
I hope she continues to bring him around. I like him.
I like Charles. I like how Charles talks. I like how I like the energy. When she was talking about the drama, he was like, "Man, stop talking about man. Be a leader. Don't be a follower. Be a leader." Like I
be like, you know what, babe? I am a leader. I am a leader.
But I also like that she argues with him too. Like I like that she has an opinion against him. You know, I'm so here for the strong black man in any dynamic, whether it's heterosexual, homosexual, whatever. I'm always here for the idea.
But I love when that submissive energy finds
Yes.
You can talk with your chest and talk back too. Not talk back, but talk back. It can be a little talk back and talk back too.
I want my man to talk back to me. Talk back to me. Don't sit there and just let me say whatever. I don't like that.
Nah, I want you to shut the fuck
up. No, I want you to talk back.
Do what I say.
I want you to do what I say, but fight me on it just a little bit. You know? Like, I need to know that you have an opinion, that you have a backbone, that, bitch, what if I go lamb and can't talk? Then we all fucked up at that point, you know?
Because you can't leave. You've been waiting on me to say something this whole time. You're an idiot.
I love that she's a self-made millionaire. Absolutely love that. I am a huge fan of Angela Oakley on this show. I enjoy how normal she feels, but I can still see the sophistication, the high class, the money, the wealth. I can still see that on her, but she feels so familiar to me. Now, what I wanted to get into now, I don't know if my ears was working or not, or they wasn't, but when she started listing off them terms, and she said, we have an oldest together, then we have a second one, and then when she got to the third one, she said, Charles has the third youngest, and then she said we got the youngest.
So what happened in that?
What happened?
It was a little break in there somewhere because they only been together about 8 years.
I'm trying to figure out, is it that the family is blended in that, like, I can't, but it
Yeah,
was just,
I must have looked away during that time. Did anybody else catch that? Y'all put in the comments. What y'all think? Because I must have missed that little piece.
I want to know about the children in the timeline and the marriage and how the children lay and who was the parents and who was the step parents. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. And I think that's when I said earlier, I want to know more about their wholeness and their fullness, is because she talks like she's been around for like 50 years. I am Mrs. Oakley. You know what I'm saying?
She may have
ain't been. Well, she might have been, because she did say she shot him a text and he ain't text back or talked to her till 10 years later.
Thank you so much, Des Dolo. She said they share just the youngest child. Okay. Thank you so much for clearing that up.
Oh, okay.
Because I was like, now wait a minute now. I mean, I'm okay with spinning the block, but just, explain it to me.
I don't have a baby on me.
That's what it was given. I was like, this nigga that had a black one.
I don't have a baby on.
Black men don't cheat.
Yeah, period. Thank you. Say it louder for the people in the back.
They just do dumb shit from time to time. That's all.
Yeah. Gay, straight, none of us across the board. If we got black in us, we do not cheat. Period. We look like we lying.
Have you ever cheated on somebody before?
I wouldn't say cheated because we weren't like in relationships, but I would say there are things I could have course corrected. I could have did better. Like my son's mother. Like, we parted ways because she saw me kissing at prom, and it was all over the. You know how I used to go to prom and people take the pictures.
You was kissing who you was kissing? Was you kissing another girl?
I was kissing another girl.
Ooh.
I had asked my son's mom to go to prom with me, and because she was 2 years older than me, so she had left my high school, and I went to both her proms. And I asked her to go to my prom when it was my turn, and I was nominated for like prom king and some shit. Prom prince my junior year, and then prom king my senior. And I asked her to go to prom with me, and she told me no. And so I took somebody else. I took this other girl, and she was happy to be there, and so I won that night. And of course, I wanted to celebrate, so I was kissing and I took pictures. The cameras was flashing. I just was happy in the moment I won, so I went over here kissing. Got called. It's all over. I think Monday morning, they're like, oh my God, class of 2010 and 2011, they went to prom. Here are pictures. So all day, all you see is 1,000 pictures flashing across the campus. flashing in the cafeteria, on the billboard. I mean everywhere. And there was this one picture where I won, so the camera was on me all night. So there was one picture that went around where I was kissing some other girl. So I guess that was kind of like my biggest scandal. But with boys, no, not really. I ain't really did no cheating. But these men over here do the cheating. I be trying to just stay away, but with women, I have there's some things I could have corrected.
Q, you've always been trash. That is crazy.
Who said that?
I said that.
Oh, you said that?
Yes.
I'm better now.
You are. No, you're. Oh my God. You are amazing. Let's say that.
Yeah, I'm better now.
You're more than better. You're amazing.
You baby. So now, what about you? Have you ever cheated?
I'm pretty sure. I can't remember, but I'm sure. I'm trying to think.
Now I'm about to say younger years, maybe now.
I never cheated. I never cheated with Quez. Like, I never had sex with anybody else.
But that's now. Like, you're an adult.
Talked. Yeah, like I never cheated on Quez. Never. I never did that. Now I gave him that much respect. I did. Did I cheat on Corey? Yeah.
Now, is sex the only thing that's cheating, or what's cheating?
Oh no, there's other forms of cheating.
Okay, because
there's different forms.
Because I'm about to say, I feel like it's so many different levels of cheating, and it all depends on who your partner is. Because there's some shit I could look at you and if you call it cheating, I'll be like, oh, okay. I don't give a fuck. And so I feel like it all depends on what cheating is. Now, don't go sticking and slipping. Bitch, you're cheating.
I feel like cheating is anything you do with another bitch and you got to lie to me about it. Bitch, you cheated.
Yeah, don't go lying. Now, I'd rather you just tell me the truth.
If you did it, you got to lie about it, you cheated.
Yeah, now that's cheating. Because now we're going down the whole, now you're a liar. You could have just said, yeah, he DM'd me, I DM'd him back, and whatever, and keep it a buck. Because people DM me all the time. But don't lie. Because then I feel like lying is cheating. Then now you're pissing me off.
You're pissing me off.
You're right. Let's go on to people who done lied to each other.
We're right.
That have been cheated on.
So the next scene is the one that kind of went viral over the summer when they were filming this season, which was Porsha and Kenya in their walk-up scene, which I want to get into.
Yeah.
But let's go to a quick commercial break. Just 2 minutes, guys. Let's take a quick little break. But don't go anywhere because after this is definitely more in the mix. Okay. See ya soon.
Don't forget to get your Queen of the Ring merch at QOTRmerch.com.
Hey, you! Come here right quick. Facebook has done something it's never done before. They've given their creators the cheat code to get all the tea on who's following them. I'm finna show you how we are cracking the system. It's Oliver Twix here, back with another Twix tip on how to be a successful content creator on Facebook. Making money doing what you love as a creator is all about the customer. And in the digital space, it's the follower. I'm going to share some tips for reviewing your insights on professional dashboards, specifically followers. So get out your pen and paper. Head over to professional dashboard and click the insights tab to access your insights. Today, we're going to only focus on follower insights. Now listen, you must have at least 100 followers that are not also your friends in order to learn more about your audience. These metrics here include net followers, which is the number of new followers minus the number of unfollows during a specified time period. Now, my personal fave is age and gender, which tells the estimated age and gender distribution across your audience. Listen, Professional Dashboard has all the steps on what it takes to be a monetized creator on Facebook. Now it's time you get to moving by creating content that gets you started on the right path. And I'll see you soon. Mwah.
Oh boy, you know.
Hey guys, what you doing? We're back in the classroom talking about Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 16, episode 2 with my baby, Quentin T. Harris.
Hey, y'all.
Have you ever put on record that I'm the reason why you say Quentin T. Harris? I just want to say that.
I think I have to give you that one.
I always see people comment about the Quentin T, and I'm like, ah!
I think I have to give you that one,
I mean, I was gonna take it, but I'm glad you giving it.
But I'm sitting here thinking about it because it's been, I went by Q for years.
Mm-hmm. Q for years.
It's in my latter years, especially with me moving towards people who I didn't know. I didn't really want them calling me Q, so I started going by Quentin a little bit more. But I'm like, it felt weird. So when you started calling me Quentin T. Harris, I have gotten in the habit of telling people my entire name. And because I think you put that little T on it, I'm sitting here thinking about it. Yeah, I have to give you that one since you're taking it. Yeah, bitch.
Yeah. Well, I remember we were on the phone talking about it, and I think we were talking about usernames, and you were like doing something with your username. I was like, Q, why don't you just do Quentin T. Harris? I was like, you need to call yourself Quentin T and put the T in there. And I don't know if I said it then, but I know where I got it from. I used to always love on Married to Medicine how Mariah will always say Toya Bush Harris.
Yes, you told me that.
I absolutely love how Mariah says that name.
Toya Bush Harris.
Toya Bush Harris. So I just always felt you need to be Quentin T. Harris. I love it. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Not Quentin Harris, Quentin T. Harris.
No, please don't forget the T. Somebody said that the other day. We was in an interview, and I was like, yes, don't forget that T, baby.
Okay, because he's always going to have the T.
Oh, sure. Hello, ready.
He's either bringing it or he isn't. You just never know.
Baby. Speaking of tea, me and you was some tea last week, and I didn't even know it.
What happened?
I just saw us on a certain blog site, and I didn't know we were on it. We'll talk about it later.
Oh, yes, I saw it. I saw it. I mean, I thought it was so great that.
No, it's great. It's just sometimes
it was of us working,
Hello. Well, we're gonna always be doing that, baby.
Yeah, you know what I mean. You know, I don't.
Yeah. Well, anyways,
I don't want to be
Porsha
sweating
and
on live with two
okay,
people.
I had to go get me a little fan. I got hot over here in this little sweater.
Porsha and Kenya have a sit down, and they are catching up about the ongoings regarding Dennis and Drew. Okay, guys, this is another scene where we are not having a Kenya confessional.
It sucks
like
not having a Kenya confessional.
I don't
felt like
like
that's
it.
the only thing that scene was missing. I felt like, well, why are the girls talking? But I was like, oh, Kenya's confessionals are not in this episode. That was the only thing I was missing from this scene. I'm gonna get into how good I thought it was in a second, but I have to agree with you. Kenya's confessionals not being a part sucks. Even the friends of have gotten confessionals sometimes. Husbands have gotten confessionals sometimes. So y'all could have worked out behind the scenes for Kenya to get confessionals, at least for her scenes.
Yes. And I've seen them do confessionals the week of, and it makes the episode. Like, I've seen this in real time.
So this was a this was a decision somebody made. Like, this was something done. Like, okay, this won't be happening, et cetera, et cetera. Hell, and it could have been Kenya's team that said, well, if I'm not getting this check, then I'm not, you know, da-da-da. In my mind, I don't think she would make that decision, but I didn't like that her confessionals were not a part. But can we talk about how good the ladies look? God,
I mean, they always gonna look good.
Kenya look amazing. She's just so grown, and both of them girls like almost 45, right? 45, close to 50.
I think Porsha's 44, Kenya's 52, 53.
If I can look like that at 52.
Yeah. You will.
Cool.
I know I will. You know what I mean?
No, Kenya like she is 25. That girls look good.
They look
This
amazing.
is what I mean by the scenes not falling flat. They didn't have a long scene, but it was so impactful. Like, they talked about their babies, they talked about their divorce, they gave us full glam. Like, you know, Kenya threw a little shade in there. She talked about the Rolls Royce. She brought up they got on the ex-husbands. It was just not, you can tell you're working with two professionals. And they look great. This was the hottest scene, besides the Dennis stuff at the end, but this is probably the hottest scene of the episode to me. This scene alone gets 10 out of 10. Now, the episode doesn't, but the scene alone gets a 10 out of 10 because the girls clocked in. And this is what clocking in looked like. Porsha ain't yelling to the producer behind the scenes, and you're in the scene and you're in the moment. And I love that. You can tell, and we as fans have just witnessed the history of the two of them. And so it finally felt great to see them just in their grown woman. Like, y'all are like Porsha said, we old as hell now. What we gonna fight about? Like, y'all are literally 50. What are y'all fighting about? Y'all have daughters and stuff like that. Not saying that you can't argue because of that, but we just want to see something different. And I'm finally glad that we got to see something different from Porsha and Kenya. And they look fantastic. Oh my gosh, they look amazing.
I totally agree. I loved how in this scene they showed the price tag of their cars. I'm so happy that aspect of Housewives of Atlanta is back. Because for years we stopped seeing the price tags. Maybe that's because the girls weren't buying anything.
Or they were buying the same shit
price
that we
tagging.
Yeah.
Right. I'm so glad just to see that luxury back on the show. I remember season 1 when Kim went and bought that. Was it the Range Rover or the Expedition? Whatever it was. It was like this big truck. And she literally wrote a check for like this large amount. Well, Big Papa wrote the check.
I bet that was a Big Papa wrote that check.
And she literally drove off the lot with a car. I remember being a kid watching this, like, oh my God, people do this in real life. So I'm so happy to see that glam, that luxury, that richness back in the show. Like, show us how much this shit costs. Show us this. Tell us, you know?
Yeah.
And
do you remember
tell us why they are real housewives.
Do you remember when Nene bought her son that cat?
40,000 cash, bitch.
Cash. And she used to date the man who owned the car lot, so he gave her a deal. When they went out,
was that part of the show?
Yeah, she was like, and I used to, you know, I know him, so I know he's gonna give me a little deal. So it came out that Nene used to date that man, or they used to kind of kick it in high school. It was something small, but yeah, she got a few $1,000s knocked off the car when she went and got that car for her son in cash. That was cute. So yeah, I agree with you. It felt like old Housewives, and I felt like that's why I loved it so much, because one, it was two familiar faces, and then two, just the richness. They showed up in full glam, not scooting around no house shoes and all that little shit In the little scenes, I mean, like, girl, clock in. Like, we want to see. But I have no. The only thing that shocked me in that scene was finding out that Porsha has been the 5th wife to her husband.
Bitch. So
The
you thought he was
5th?
finna change?
The 5th. And then you found out, and because Kenya was surprised when she said 5 because everybody's been thinking 4. Porsha said no, he had a fake marriage. Girl, this man's been scamming. You said I was trash his whole life. This man been scamming his whole life.
It's just crazy. One thing that Porsha is showing me this season is that you could be a rich bitch and you can still be a silly bitch at the same time.
A silly bitch. Silly. Ditzy. Dumber than dumb. And you know I love Big P. But she always been
Porsha
silly.
too.
But she still got a little silliness in her. Because that's silly.
That's silly. That's silly.
That's silly. Come on now. Five wives?
One thing I'm learning, and now that I'm getting into, I ain't auntie age yet, but I'm surely reaching godmama age. I'm godmama age now.
TT.
Right. Right. My nieces and nephews 10 years old. I'm like, now wait a minute, little nigga, slow down. I remember y'all bitches was embryos.
Asking for shoes and a cell phone now.
Jesus, let's not even get into that with them and me. Jesus. And these little niggas don't know they finna work. Like one thing, once they get of age to start asking and begging, and my little goddaughter, I feel so sorry for her, but she's going to be a millionaire because I'm finna work her. Anytime she asks me for something, I'm finna show you how we can make this.
How you can get it. I just recently had to have the conversation of Uncle Q. Well, they don't call me, they say Uncle Quentin. Uncle Quentin is not a bank. Okay? You don't just send me Cash App requests with no conversation.
My goddaughter did that shit. I
had to get some niece and nephews recently together. Okay? Uncle Q is not no damn bank, and don't ever in your life send me a Cash App request with nothing attached to it, like I'm your trick or like I'm.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, boo. I'm at work, first of all. For you to even send me shit. Don't send me shit without nothing attached to it. You crazy? Get your little ass up and work. What's wrong with you?
Listen,
got a phone and asking for $10.
My goddaughter rolled up in my inbox one time asking for $200 she needed for the next day. It just sent the request. I said,
I already sent the request. They ain't let you respond.
Even let me respond.
You don't know if you dead, alive, or even got it to her.
And I think it was for cheerleading. I don't know if she ever went jumping, but if she was waiting on me to do it, she didn't do it that weekend.
They had no cheer in her heart. No
cheer, baby. That scrimmage was lost. They ain't had no support on the sideline if they was depending on my little baby. Cause she had me I had to talk to her. I said, baby, I'm Oliver. You Oliver goddaughter. You
Uncle Q has to
and you
make things go around over here to be able to send you this. So you don't just approach it like that. We're gonna do better than that. We're gonna be better.
You know what it takes for me to make $200?
Hello?
Shit.
Hello, okay. Girl. Now I ain't telling you to go that route, but you know.
Listen. On to being parents. I was just telling my friend the other day, it's crazy that we're the adults now. I don't like this.
That's silly. Silly. That's silly. Another thing that's silly.
It's silly. How are we the fucking adults now? Like, who signed us up for this shit? Y'all really want me to do this?
Speaking of silly, can we go on to the next scene? I thought something was real silly.
So the next scene was Kelly, who's officially my least favorite housewife so far this season.
Silly. Trying to open up a damn restaurant in less than a month. Silly. And I don't care how much money you got. That's silly.
I think she could do it.
You can do it, but that's stupid. I don't care how much money you got. You don't open. Okay, I'm gonna let you talk first. I'm gonna let me talk.
I officially think Kelly's trying too hard.
Mm-hmm.
I was more so looking at the cute guys in the scene. Like I was like, "Ooh, look at Lamont. He's cute."
Oh, I know him. I know he's a publicist out in the ATL. He's great. He's always with the girls. I met him through.
Oh, you know what? He's Heavenly's publicist. Or was Heavenly's publicist? I got his number. I just thought about that.
I know. I met him through. What's that girl? She was on Wags, not in the Shade.
I didn't watch that show.
You didn't watch Wags? Oh my gosh!
I wasn't wagging.
Yeah, when Shay was my girl, so and I had him on my radio station at the time, so I had to watch. But anyways, I know him from like way back then, so he's a very reputable publicist, and he does great work in Atlanta. So before we even start shading, because I kind of feel you with this, I felt like that. That's why Keely was coming for.
Her name is Kelly Q. Kelly.
Keely. It's gonna be Keely till she off this show. I just something about her just. We're gonna go back to the pinching. I don't know what it is about Keely that be working my nerves. But when I saw her try to do that restaurant scene in less than a month, I said, see, this is right here is why I don't like her. I don't like her because I don't like know her. Kelly. But it's just like, like you say, she's trying too hard. I feel like something is just not coming off as genuine as she's like trying to be. I don't know, something more there. But she rubbed me wrong with the Porsha thing. And then when I saw this restaurant thing, I was like, that's a little weird. But okay.
I like Kelly. She's just my least favorite. What makes me like her is how they are melding together. Melding? Is that a word? You meld something? What is it when you wait, I think it is a word. Meld.
Say meld.
Wait.
I think you're pronouncing it wrong.
Oh no, I'm saying it right. Melded. Okay,
melding.
Yeah.
MELDING.
No, just
how's
wait a
it
minute.
feel?
Well, I was saying I enjoy how they've melded.
Okay, I thought you had went and Googled it. That's why I was asking for the spelling. You was like, oh, wait a minute, not spelling bee champ.
Oh yeah, no, it is MELD. That's the
okay.
word. Yeah.
And then melding is ING. Okay, cool.
Yeah, the progressive. Okay. Yeah, melded past.
Okay, melded. That's what I was thinking about. Melded, but okay, melding. Okay, cool.
Yes.
But yeah.
We get a little.
That's what you're saying
here too. Yes, I really enjoy how they've melded her stories of being a mother and a businesswoman, and she's really trying to be a great businesswoman so that she can take care of her 4 kids, especially during a time where she's going through a divorce, as tumultuous as it was. I think that story is so beautiful. I love that, and that makes me like Kelly. What doesn't make me like Kelly is I don't find her personality interesting. Like,
very mean girl.
Even though I did like when she said that she had a little side early in the first scene where Porsha and Drew was going back and forth, and they cut her in her scene in her confessional, and she was like acting like she was looking at Drew and was like, "Hurry up and say something, but she come over here with us." I love that. I thought that was so cute.
Girl, why can't she sit over there with y'all?
Well, I guess she was saying to Drew, hurry up and say something so this bitch don't come over here and wham on you and wham on me. You know what I'm saying?
She meant like, but she come over here like, bitch, y'all are all the housewives. I'm not like, Porsha can't come over there. This Porsha show.
Is it Porsha show? I thought it was Shadina.
I'm just saying, like, don't be like, oh, she can't come over here and sit with us. That little mean girl, she give me mean girl energy. I've been around people like her before who got a lot of money and who be acting like real fucking snooty and say slick ass comments and think they the best. I don't like people like that. That's one thing that Hollywood definitely has, and because we've been in the industry, I know so many people who act like that. It rubs me the wrong way all the time.
I don't think Kelly's a mean girl. I just think she's trying too hard.
Mean girl.
Damn. Well, on
the little scene was
girl,
weird. I'm about to say her little scene was quick and gone anyway.
It felt.
Have you ever been to Mama Nana's Waffles?
I don't go down to McDonough. What would I be doing there?
Out of pocket, out of line.
Like,
out your lane.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like,
no, where the new one opening up at? Where, I didn't remember what she said that one was gonna be at. Where that one at?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't remember her saying it.
Girl, she better go downtown or be in Buckhead, Midtown.
Don't come over here downtown. Don't come over here in Buckhead.
Anything else outside of that, girl, we're not going to.
We don't need no more restaurants downtown. She's actually in a great place. When I heard her say McDonough, I was like, oh my God, that's absolutely amazing, because McDonough is really its own city. Most people aren't coming from McDonough to Atlanta and vice versa. You know, if they're coming to Atlanta, it's probably either to work or like for a very specific reason. But McDonough is its own city. So I thought that was perfect. And it's a very Black, like family oriented, older. They have way more money. You know, like it's a really nice city. So I thought her being there was absolutely smart. She don't
Really,
even come up here.
I've only been
Because
to
she'll be
church in
closed down
McDonald's.
like the Lanithia and the rest of these places. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to be shady, but it's hard. It's harder in the city.
To the Lanithia.
Now, from
Y'all
what I
was down there
gather,
moving and grooving at one point in time.
yeah, no, the Lanithia was popping. I think what happened. Well, let me just say what I've heard Nene say. It just was really hard for her to manage the place once her son got sick. Once Greg died, and then once her son got sick. Yeah,
yeah, because it was because I remember y'all like doing like karaoke's and stuff. Because I remember Kiki White was every week at the Lanithia.
Well, you know she gonna do that anyway. They give her a mic. I know this got nothing to do with Housewives. Did you see the clip of her singing at Angie Stone funeral?
When I tell you, everybody who grabbed the mic at Angie Stone funeral, baby, everybody drank a little oil that morning. Because, baby, everybody was singing. Did you see Iyanla Crawley singing Angie Stone? First of all, rest in peace, Angie Stone. I used to have my radio station in Atlanta was in the same building. Angie used to have a radio station, a late night show. They used to get she used to have like biker boys and stuff up there, but she was always so kind and sweet. And Angie Stone had her radio station in the same station as mine and was on the same floor. And so like every week I would end my show, I would see Angie and her little team come creep because they had a late night show and we got off around 9. We was on air from like 7 to 9. They were on from like 9 to 1. And so yes, I have had many interactions with Angie Stone, so rest in peace to her. But everybody who grabbed that mic at her service this weekend, oh my gosh, went bananas from Iyanla Crawley. I seen Tamala Mann, my girl Stout. Oh my gosh, it was just so many phenomenal
Stout
people.
sang at her funeral.
Stout sang. When I tell you, she
Stout is moving and grooving out here.
Ain't she? She is slowly climbing that ladder. I see her.
I used to date her
Tyler
manager.
Perry was there. You said you used to date her manager?
Yeah, I used to date her manager.
Let me shut up because I'm missing some tea.
No, I used to date her manager, and so that's how I became introduced to who she was. And incredible. I just was aware of like, what she was doing with her career. And I'm impressed by how she's been able to mobilize in these last
a mom
years.
And like just see her in like ballroom scene, like she's just incredible. But when I tell you she showed her black ass on that stage this weekend, she said the people are in the room and I'm not this not an audition, but baby, Miss Stouts is in the house. I felt like the people was not putting on, because that's a bad word. That's why I say drink their oil, because it was a lot of talented, anointed singing and just talking that was happening around Angie Stone. Now I am mad. Now we on Angie. I'm mad about these execs and reps and all these people that Tyler was on their head about, and none of y'all was in their audience. Angie Stone is an icon. And we were just, I think, expecting a little bit more of the music entertainment industry to be a little bit more present.
Shout out to Tyler Perry for making that statement.
And did you hear that Tyler paid for everything? I saw that going around.
Tyler Perry. I did see that. I don't know if that's true.
True or not, because I don't think Angie need no coin.
From what I know, for the people who knew Angie, they say Angie didn't play about her money. Like Angie was about her money in everything that she did, and that probably comes from being burnt so much from the industry. I've been burnt. So, girl, I'll be real particular before we do anything. Let's talk about financials now. So
I don't even get excited till all that's handled anyway.
Yeah.
To the lines are signed and dotted, and the coins have been deposited. We're just talking.
But shout out to Tyler Perry for setting up for Angie Stone. Angie Stone is an icon. I can't wait until they make her life into a movie, because she has a very rich career. Like, she has a historical career that is seated in so many different eras of music and entertainment that I think a movie would like be freaking dope. But it happens in the industry. Like, people be out here, like even the biggest stars have money owed to them. I think I just saw somewhere where Iggy Azalea was like Universal owed her a bunch of money.
Ain't no way.
No, but like, I mean, like, For example, right, and I'm not saying I'm some big artist, but just to give you an example, like I have publishing, right? I'll publish my shit through ASCAP, and I register all my money, right? I mean, I register all my songs. I didn't know my song was getting played in the Philippines. I didn't know Globe was being played in the Philippines. I didn't know that. Ain't nobody sent me no letter, no email, or nothing like that. Thank God I have my song registered, so the organization will make sure I get my money. Right, but it was just literally money. I ain't talking about no like bullshit ass money. Like it was, I paid a bill with that. I was like, oh, I didn't know, you know. And so it happens a lot, and that's why it's important to read your contracts and have people in place to monitor shit that's auditing your shit, because people will sit back and collect your money and just let it be there, and you not know anything.
They're using your music. They're using your music in movies and video games and everything, commercials, and you're not getting paid. No. Ooh, not shout out to Angie Stone though, but rest in peace to Angie Stone.
Rest in peace to Angie Stone. And this is how we know Kelly is a little bit boring, because we done got into a whole segue about Angie Stone and Tyler Perry and what's going on over there, and not about Nana's chicken and waffles.
And we still don't care about Keely.
I like Kelly. I got hope for Kelly. I really do.
I just want her to do something. I just don't want her to do the formula of what I think that people want to see and how I think I need to act and what I think I need to do. Like, do you do 17 purses? Like, she said she's going to do 17 purses for each kid. We want to see, too. I don't just do it because the camera's rolling. So, I just want her to be like, I hope she's authentic as she presents herself to be. So, Kelly, Keely, we need more. I want to see the restaurant plan out. If she open it in a month, shouts out to her. I just feel like it's a crazy business move for someone who is so successful. I feel like that's a big, that's you rolling the dice pretty big, mama. But when you got big money, you can roll like that. Hey, I'm having a conversation out of my tax bracket. Okay.
Something about Kelly tells me she does have money though. Like she.
Oh, mama, you can tell mama is coined down. You can tell she got it. But it's just like, okay. But that's not gonna read on the camera though. We just not looking at your bank statement on the camera. So you got to bring it.
You're right. Let's go to a really quick commercial break. I need to grab my charger before my computer goes dead. It's not going to be long. It's going to be like a minute, but don't go nowhere after this because there's definitely more in the mix. See you guys real soon.
Oh, boy, you know.
It's Oliver Twix.
And Mama Twix here.
Thank you, Puma, for our Puma Easy Rider shoes. Now, she always want to look like me.
No, you want to look like me, child.
And thanks to the Puma Easy Rider, our styles are twinning with pride this season. Get into it.
I love the Puma Easy Rider shoe because it's a classic, just like me.
The Easy Rider's timeless silhouette makes it the perfect shoe for any occasion while making a fashion statement.
The Puma Easy Rider, easy to style, nice on your feet.
Now, what I want to know is who you think gonna be killing at the pride party? I don't think it's you, girl.
Child, please. I already know it's gonna be me, man.
Get in the mix with Puma with the return of the Easy Rider shoe.
And wear your Easy Riders with pride.
Okay.
Oh, boy, you know.
Shane, you said he had some shoes. Yo, your mic off. No. Praise the Lord. Yeah.
Yeah, as soon as I lift up the mic, the cord came out the bottom.
I came out the bottom. I got today. Oh, my iPad died. I should have went and get my cord too. Jeez.
What's going on?
None more stuff over here dying. But anyways, let's get into this next flat scene.
So it was a flat scene, but she's still
You out at the bottom again, child. You done broke it. Oh God, you done broke your mic, bitch. On the live. What you done did? Ooh. No sound, Bookie butt. See, I'm just over here talking about getting me a mic, all these gadgets and things. No, fucked up the thing. We still can't hear you, boo. I go get my charger.
Hello.
There we go.
Hello. Hold on.
Hello.
Let's do this. Hello.
Hello.
Can
Yeah, we can
you
hear
still
you.
hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. How do I sound?
You sound okay. You sound good. What you do to your mic? You just
The
snatched
cord
it.
just gave out just now. The cord, yeah, she disintegrated in my hands, literally.
God damn. Let's talk about something degenerating. Brit with
Okay.
this. Go ahead and get it. Let you bring up your girl.
I love Britt Edie. Okay, I love Britt Edie. I enjoy what Britt Edie is, what she looks
Another
like, what
poor
she
scene.
does, how she talks. Yeah, the scene was fucked up, but I just enjoy Britt Edie. Like I'm enjoying Britt Edie. I don't give a fuck. Fuck y'all. I don't give a fuck. I like Britt Edie. I like Britt Edie. Okay, I like her.
This scene was flat as a pancake.
Like her nose.
From her.
Now, I don't really want to get into that shit that Toya Bush Harris said that had the airwaves lit this weekend.
I heard Toya say, what did she say about the girl? Because the girl fired back at Toya too. I saw on Twitter.
Oh, child, it was a peach war this past week in the streets.
What
Toya
happened?
said that when she saw the premiere, it was a bunch of nip tuck, and she was basically commenting on how the women looked. And I'm definitely a fan of people doing whatever it is you choose to do with your body, your image, your features. It's absolutely yours. And I'm okay with nip and tuck. Like, it doesn't bother me. I like it. I think with some people, it actually does make them look better. So I support it. I at first wasn't bothered with the nip and tuck of the show until it sounded like everybody had a sinus allergy outbreak this episode. Like, everybody knows just sounded like it needed air
You got a
and
cold.
space. Q, come back on the camera. What are you doing?
I had to get me a charger. Praise the Lord. But
everybody knows it's like this, and I just feel bad if they catch a cold. If Angela sneeze, it's over for her.
Keely sneeze
If
is
Kelly
over for her.
sneeze, it's over for her. If Britt Edie sneeze, it's over for her.
They all three got.
Who wouldn't want to breathe?
Them.
All in Britt Edie green screen.
That's what I was saying last week. I can't take it. I
just wanted to take my fingers and just do like this in her
and
nose
open them up.
and just open it.
Spread them nostrils. Open them up.
Like, God,
Why do y'all do that?
I command breath in your body right now.
Open it right now. What's up with the girls in there doing the nose stuff? Now, I've been grown from Atlanta a few years. Like I said, when I was in Atlanta, everybody was doing the body, the booty. You might give some titties every now and then, but Atlanta's an ass place. What's up with the face and the nose? That's a Hollywood thing. That's a California thing. And look at her husband. Why is he making that stank ass face? We're gonna get on his head in a minute too. I'm coming up Trade Street in just a second. But come back to that picture. Why is he making that face? Does he not like her? Because he definitely gave me vibes of I don't like my wife in that scene.
You know, I definitely felt like either he didn't like his wife or he had to fart. But something was uncomfortable with him.
All of it. He don't want that mama in that house. And she come out sashaying in her robe. He don't want that mama.
Slide her feet across the floor.
Slide her feet. He don't want that mama in that house, and it's all over his face. He don't want that mama in that house. He don't want that sauna downstairs. He don't want that
damn dog around here leaving hair, looking mimosa, doing that shit.
He want the baby, and he want it now, and he want to find out why do you have to plan where the baby go. I said, well, aren't you married to a dumbass?
Q.
It's a baby, bitch. You have to plan where your baby gonna lay. You can't just say, oh, I'm gonna lay at my homeboys tonight and I'm just gonna, me and my baby gonna lay down. That's not how motherhood, parenthood, you ain't even tapped into fatherhood, I can tell. But you want a baby?
Well, She said he has a 15-year-old.
Turn it on. I feel like turn it on. That whole scene got on my nerves. I felt like she was forceful. The mama come out sashaying in the middle of them talking personal. This why he don't want your ass here. That got on my nerves. Her want that baby. And them having that little argument because they're not on the same page. I feel like, I mean, that's good TV, but if we're gonna be this new and we know we're coming on Housewives, let's have some of this ironed out. Like, that's stupid. And to me. I don't know, that scene just to me just kind of worked my nerves. I'm not really the biggest Brit fan. I love that she's a boss. I love that she's a millionaire, self-made millionaire. But I feel like it takes a special personality for TV. And these three girls got money, right? These three newbies got money. But it's just something about them not fitting in for me so far. Now, they may change my opinion later on down the line. And I'm not saying that just because they some newbies and they some haters, because we have to get warmed up for everybody. Because every show, we hate to see new people come in, right? But just so far, it just feels like forced in our face. And it's not like genuine, authentic stuff like the old OGs used to go through.
You know, I beg to differ with Brit. I do feel like Brit is a TV is made for TV. I feel
she made all right.
I mean, whether it was she had to buy it or she was born with it, but she got it.
She made it.
I think she definitely does fit within the housewife culture. I just think maybe it's more so on the producer side. Maybe it's the producing and not necessarily them. No, I'm saying
the
maybe,
producing of the show.
Maybe the producing of these scenes, maybe not be, producing.
That could be a major thing too. Because Carlos King, I felt like back in the day, the housewives, he fit his lifestyle into their lifestyle. Mm-hmm. He was there present for them. I feel like these new producers and stuff, and you could have a point. They're probably like, hey, I'm going to be at your house at 8 a.m. and this is how we're going to do it. Like, I feel like it feels more produced versus us catching some shit.
I can see that.
So Carlos King probably was staying the night at Nene house. These new girls like, no, bitch, I see you in the morning at 7 a.m.
Right. The scene with Angela and definitely the scene with Britt and her husband as well as mom in the kitchen definitely felt very forced. Her husband felt very
he did not want to be there.
Misplaced. Like, he didn't want to be there.
It should have been his own scene. Let it be the mama scene, and then he could have came in later or something, or let it just be them, and then we get to meet the mom. It was like so much, and it was too much, and not enough answers.
And I didn't feel like I got to know her husband. Like, I don't remember her saying
I don't know his name
that he did.
Nothing.
What's his name? What kind of business does he own? What does he do? I wanted to get to know him because part of being a housewife, at least for me, is
knowing the husband.
Who's the husband? Yeah, like who is the husband? And I didn't get that idea. I wanted to see more of her home. It looks like they have a really nice, large home with like square footage. She ain't staying in the townhouse. Well, I don't know what Kelly look like. You got me calling this lady Keely now. Britt looks like she has real estate. I wanted to see it. I wanted to see.
And if you got 5 properties, why wouldn't you see that flash across the screen? Show us these properties.
Yeah, I want to see.
We still got a whole season to go, but I feel like because we're going to go down Mess Avenue, if that stuff is not in the opening package, it's gone.
Yeah. Because we're not going to care about it later.
We not. Now it's time to get into the bullshit. Now it's time, okay, who having the first event? Who having this? Who having that? If we don't get it in the beginning, we don't even remember his name. You remember his name?
I don't remember his name.
I just call him Lil Trey because everybody trying to figure out if he wanted the girls or not. Now I don't like to put that on people. I don't like to put that on people because you know how we do. We want everybody to be that.
I don't want everybody to be gay.
I
don't want all these fucks around me.
Wants everybody because I don't try to make everybody gay. I don't like when people do that. However, I don't know. I just didn't get enough in that scene. That's all I'm gonna say. I didn't get enough. I don't know much about him. He just always seems very frustrated. Because when you can tell when she walked down the steps, when he looked into the camera, he was looking at them like, okay, are y'all done being in my face? And that's when the cameraman panned down to little Mimosa looking down at the steps because you can tell, bitch, okay, I'm about to chill. Get out of my face. When a husband don't want to be there, it makes it awkward for the wife. It really does.
Which makes it awkward for us.
Very.
Now I will say this. Now, when the mama came around the corner and I saw her, beautiful woman, it did make me say, I want to see Britt Edie's original face, because the mama and what I'm looking at right now in this kitchen is two different people, two different states, two different genetics, two different everything.
Honestly, I thought this is no shade because I'm fucking black. I thought she was about to be like the cook or like, oh, she's the nanny. Mama, this our first scene. Take that robe off. You know what I'm saying? Come give the girl Britt's mom. Hello.
I mean, maybe that is Britt's. Maybe that is. I Britt's guess mom. So. Because Ashley Darby over the Potomac let her mama come on either way she want to.
That's because Ashley come on any kind of way she want to. You can't control what your mama do when Ashley do what she want to do.
The caucasity of it.
Don't get me started on Darby.
Okay, we beat this Britt Edie horse to death. I want to go to this next scene, which I thought was the best scene in the entire episode.
Oh yeah, now this I gave it to Kenya and Porsha, but I lied. This I have to give it to Shamea.
Shamea wins again. She wins again.
Shamea, this is how you be on the show, baby. This is how we do it.
With her and Shadina talking about her pregnancy, her struggles,
the maternal mortality.
Maternal mortality, yes. I thought it was so beautiful to see that vulnerability on television. It wasn't forced. This is a real story. Like, if you follow Shamea,
follow Shamea personal, exactly.
She updates
and Shadina, because Shadina's very open about her. I don't want to say misfortune, but what she's been going through. She's been open about it on her socials and stuff as well.
Yeah, Shadina's really popular here in Atlanta amongst
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
She's really popular in the Candid, Dr. Jackie.
I mean, I knew that from the show, but I didn't know like she got like popular. I was like, all right.
Well, I don't know if she's popular. I just know a lot of people know her through her surrogacy work she's done with Dr. Jackie, Candy, and now Shamea. But what I was saying earlier was, if you follow Shamea, she's always updating us about her children, her pregnancy journey, and what's going on with them. So to see the conversation from social media go to television and hear her expound on it, it was so beautiful. It was my favorite scene. And I felt like, in my mind, I was like, this is a great, like, I won't say like clapback, but I thought it was a great scene to have after last year when the whole Dr. Jackie mess happened with the Black women and her comment she made on Dr. Heavenly's live about Black women being pregnant and calling out of work and all that other stuff. I felt like this scene with Shamea was like a great follow-up to all of that. And I'm not saying it was intentional, but hearing her talk about it and some of the verbiage Shamea was using made me think of the whole Dr. Jackie debacle, which made me love what Shamea was doing a whole lot more. Shout out to freaking Shamea.
Yeah, Shamea's definitely bringing it this season.
She's eating these girls up.
She's definitely giving. She's in charge of the girls. She's definitely in charge. I love how how we just talked about how how the last housewife, we didn't know what the husband did. I don't remember her husband's name, but I remember he do HVAC or whatever HVAC, half like the AC stuff in the airport. She said Shamea came in and gave us full package.
Yes,
we remembered. She told us what the husband do. She showed us the house. You got glam, we got personality. It's all wrapped in one. Everybody not gonna be the same, and we get that. But I feel like that's what these other girls are missing. We're missing story. We're missing personality. Yes, Shamea wasn't bouncing off the wall, but we seen her jump in the pool this episode, and I seen her cry this episode. We were seeing her jump in the pool, and we was in her in her. We talked about breast cancer, and I was about to be vulgar, so I'm trying to watch my mouth. But we talked about her lady parts. You know what I'm saying? And so we want to see full spectrum, not just body, glitz, and nose.
Like we got from the next scene from Kelly and Britt catching up.
At the gym, you give a sentence, I'll give a sentence, and let's wrap this scene up.
No, it's the scene where Kelly, when Britt goes to Kelly's house. And I think the biggest thing I got out of that scene.
I didn't even write no notes for that scene. That scene sucked.
Oh my God. I was okay with the scene, It was really
Cute dogs.
it was really just the nose. It was just so much
You can't look past too much nose in the
suggestion. It's not even looking at the nose. It was just more so hearing
the sound.
nose.
Everybody sound like Tiny.
Like I just want to give tissue paper to everybody. Blow your nose, like Jesus.
Not give a piece of tissue to everybody so everybody can blow their nose.
And some Vicks. Just lay the Vicks right here. Damn.
Lord have mercy, Jesus.
Let's talk about this husband taking $500,000 out the bank account. And she had to sue him, and then she said it got physical, and she was sleeping in the closet. Like, I ain't gonna say that.
And calling the police, that was a little, that was different. She doesn't seem, I mean, you can never say, oh, she doesn't seem like the type of woman that would go through that, because it doesn't have a look. It's very disheartening to hear. And did you see what the ex-husband looked like? Did you see that picture on Twitter?
I've seen the photo surface.
Girl,
he looked like a thumb.
I'm just like, girl, what was you doing? Was your eyes open when you walked down the aisle with this man?
He had to have some money. He had to have some money.
A lot of money.
He had to have some money because he looked like a ham hock.
He's shorter than her and wider than her.
Looking like his name Mr. Boatwright.
God, one thing that made me giggle about that picture though, Keely looked like the other Keely from 3LW in that picture.
You should call this woman Keely. It's crazy.
What's her name, Kelly?
But see, I'm an equal opportunist. So you on this show telling us how he was doing all this stuff. He took the money. Now, I want to get the full story. I want to know why he felt like he needed to take the money. What's his reasons for taking the money? I just want to know. I ain't saying somebody wrong or right, but let's just get the full story. Because why you went and did that? How were you able to take it? And have you gotten it back yet?
See, that's the same mess we're dealing with on Married to Medicine right now with Quad and Dr. G. We do not need both sides of them on this camera. We don't need to hear that. Let Thumb go on, be Thumb. Let him go find the rest of his fingers and pals.
Whatever them fingers is, they wrapped around her $500,000.
Child Kelly done made that back and shitted it out.
I'm pretty sure she has. Something tells me, one thing I can get from her just from looking at some of her social media content is I feel like she knows how to sell stuff. Like she knows how to market, she knows how to sell, she knows how to make money. That's what's really saving me with Kelly. Like I feel like she's a great mother so far from what I'm seeing, and I feel like she's a great modern day businesswoman. Yeah.
I give her that.
Yeah.
I just don't like all the other stuff. I like a boss. I like a baddie. I don't like a fake baddie.
All right. So this
scene was flat for me. That was another flat scene for me. And the next one was flat too.
You don't think Angela got it crunk?
No. I feel like Angela was reaching for a moment. And I feel like Shamea should have dug in her ass. Baby, I know I just sat on this floor, but I feel like you trying me right now. I just sat down, bitch. And I feel like Drew lame too. I ain't gonna call that girl a lapdog and you invited her there. I don't know. Drew gives me, I don't know much. Let me get my friend. I don't know much. I feel like Nene. I don't know much about Drew. But what I do, Drew just gives me very fakey date. And she give me what they be saying. She just lie out the front of her two front teeth. How can you sit there and be talking to this girl and then go in your confession and call her a lapdog? Because she's only asking the questions that everybody want to ask. I mean, yeah, it's good TV, Drew, but no, pick your battle. You ain't had that energy for Porsha when Porsha was sizing you up in front of everybody.
She did not.
But you want to call Drew a lapdog because she asked a question for Porsha? Well, not for Porsha, but regarding Porsha? No, bitch, you're a lapdog. Matter of fact, you don't even have a lap. Let's take out the lap. Just dog, bitch. See, that's like reading our line. Yeah, let's get into it.
Ooh!
Let's get gutter. I like that.
This scene with the three was
boo.
Unexpected. You say boo. Oh my God. I liked it for all the
Angela was trying too hard.
And I'm just like, Fave, just
calm down, boo.
I get it.
Not even your fight.
I get it. But it's really not your fight.
Not even your fight, girl. You should have been doing all that talking in your opening scene.
It's not your fight. And if Shamia proceeds to wrap you up, it's warranted, because I felt like in Angela's questioning to Shamia, she had already made her decision on how she felt about her. by the tonality of her questioning.
And that's why Shamia should wrap her ass
She
up.
was already adding in things Shamia did not say. You asked her about if y'all was fucking, at least from what we saw on the camera. That's not what Shamia said. Shamia said y'all were together, y'all were dating. She never made it sexual, but Angela saying that already revealed what her mind already made a decision about, in my personal opinion. Mm-hmm. And then it was just like Angela just kind of was coming at Shamia kind of aggressive.
Coming in hot.
The argument, it can be made, is Shamia Porsha's lap dog,
yeah.
Whatever. Drew should have been saying that.
No, she waited till she got her confessionals to say, and that's why Drew right now is like, girl, bye.
I enjoyed seeing the heat from Angela, and I'm not gonna lie, I did like seeing it. I liked seeing it. I just thought this was not the moment. Like this was not the moment to fire that up.
Do you remember when Cynthia and was trying to teach Monique how to read? And she fired off at the wrong person? I felt like this was that moment. Angela's new to the girls because she been at home and her husband talked to her crazy. So she let me come out the house and talk. Let me just find somebody. Oh, Shamia's here, the weakest link. Let me shoot at you. That's just how I feel.
This what I want to talk about, bitch. When Drew was like, Ralph is asking for alimony, child support, and a percentage of her company.
Girl wouldn't be downstairs in my house. Wouldn't be in my basement. And y'all broke ass in my basement.
But is Ralph? I don't think is Ralph broke. Ralph now.
What do he do? He don't do shit but talk to the girls online all day. And I ain't talking about GIRL. I'm talking about the GWARL, the girls. I be seeing him do nothing but communicate on Instagram with the girls all day on Instagram. Because they be commenting on his little body. I think he think because he hot, like that's what puts him pay some bills. And why are you asking Drew for alimony? How much money Drew making?
The movies around them raking it in like that. The fuck we doing?
The 5 Tubi movies from last year, baby. Drew Al Ralph want all that.
I need to call Candid and get me in the movie. Let me make a pass or play or something.
Give me a hall pass, the gay version.
Okay. Bitch, I'll take it to the locker room and show you what really go on.
Okay, girl. We're going to go to the locker room. What's that little bathroom at Atlantic Station in Atlanta? You go right on up.
They shut that down now. The police be over that now.
Oh, good.
Q, did you ever engage in such activities?
I just told you where it was at. Of course I did. I just told you, boom, where it was at.
Q used to be in the Atlantic Station bathrooms with the boys baiting.
Well, it kind of hit me in the face. I wasn't like a willing participant. Well, not hit me it didn't hit me in the face like that. It was more so me being at Atlantic Station one day and watching it go down. But this is my younger years. And when I said hit me in the face, I think I was already in the bathroom once things started happening and taking place. And I was a bit baffled. And I was like, let me sit back and see what
and watch.
Because this is new territory for me, but I'm in it. I'm in the bathroom. I'm in it. So I'm like,
Q, what was happening? What happened? Walk us through it right quick. Because I've seen the bait videos on YouTube. On Twitter.
I'm about to choke.
Was one of them penises yours?
You said what now?
Was one of them penises yours?
Yeah, I only bake my own. I don't be doing all that. I don't know where your hands been. I'm a clean bug. Don't touch me.
But I'm saying, but baiting is.
Oh, in the bait videos? No, baby, you ain't catch me in no videos. Nah, I just got enough to get a little tea in my own cup and go and get up out of there, baby. We won't do none of that. But the recordings do be going down now. They be under the stalls, on top of the stall. They put the little phone in the tissue.
So how did it start, Q? Like, walk me through how you got wrapped up in it.
Okay, so how I got wrapped up in it was using the bathroom like a normal day, right? You walk into the bathroom.
Yeah, cool.
But then, how the door open, and you just hear and see all this scuffling. It's like rats running out of... It's like rats running out of all these little holes and corners. And so you see all these scuffling for everybody to seem like they're going back to use the restroom. And so I went into a stall because stuff felt so weird. And it was like every stall had somebody in it. Every restroom part with the door closed. I mean, the urinal part had everybody in it. You know how close those be. It'd be 8 of them, and all 8 of them had somebody. And then you go in the stalls, I look, all of them is full. So I just sit back and I hear these noises. And so one thing that I did pick up on in bait world, now we going left now, y'all. One thing I learned in bait world, if you're in the bathroom and you hear something like, that's like a call to like get your dicks out. All of it.
They never walk up in rooms now. Like, pull them out.
You know, you go home and say the lights home. Hey, I'm home.
Baby, when I get a man,
just come home. When I come to Atlanta for Pride.
Or you better not be coming to Atlanta Pride clapping on nothing.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Okay, so after that, well, then what happened?
So after that, that was kind of like the signal. You know, the door stayed closed for a minute, and then I'm listening because I hear this, you know, this little noise, and it was a dick in the hand. That's a hard dick in the hand. Like that's the call. And so next thing I know, child, I just see like a couple of people just walking across my stall because I'm in it. I'm in my stall in the bathroom, and I see people walking, and I see this, you know, group starting to form and huddle again. My thing was like, y'all didn't know if I was like the police, if I had a secret badge on me or whatever, and it just started happening. I didn't really give a fuck.
And at what point did you join?
I didn't really join that day. I wanted to see was like this a reoccurring thing. It was too many people in there for me that day. It was the fact that this is happening.
Okay.
I saw it happening. So I probably went back like 2 weeks later.
Okay, take me to the point at which you joined. Like,
I probably only did that like one time. And it was like me and one other person. And that was because I didn't get caught in again. This time I'm inquisitive. I'm coming to see like, is this like a daily thing y'all do? Like, what's the time? Like, because I was confused.
They're groups. They're like bait groups.
But being to Atlanta, I never was a part of bait groups. When I came to Atlanta, I was in radio and TV and work. I didn't get on social media until like after I got to Atlanta to hear and to see. And I wasn't dating. So like when I first got to ATL, I wasn't dating. So I really wasn't having sex like that. It wasn't until like probably after I joined Chasing is when I started enjoying my ATL experience. But prior to like when I found out about that little stuff, I was like, I'm in a whole new world. But the next time I think when I went and it was this other person, I know the person, I just kind of, because that is what goes on, I was in it. I was in a mood myself that day. And I'm like, well, shit. Let me see what's going on. And that was more so about me being an inquisitive person. I wasn't no sucking and none of that. It was just debate world. It was just you. I'm gonna handle me. You handle you.
I'm not judging.
Oh, baby, listen. I done been around the world at okay. Yeah. I'm not just this businessman. Y'all see me. I'm a 31-year-old sexy fine ass black man. I'm a people love me and I love people. I love sex. I'm actually like a I would call me, what do you call? I'm a nudist, but it's a bigger word for that. I love to see people in the nude, men, women, everybody. I love it. Trans, I love it. But anyways, that happened that one time. I got caught up in the bait world. This is gonna be like a caption, cues in bait world. I can see it right now.
Oh, anyway, get ready.
Oh my God. So that's kind of how that happened. Yeah, it was like a one-time experience, but it happens a lot. Like they meet up in the parks. They meet up everywhere. I just know about that little spot because I've been in it. I've seen it all over Twitter, and they meet his cars, and people meet up just to bait too. I think that's kind of silly. Now, if I'm in the area and I'm right down, if I'm already at H&M, child.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not judging. I'm not judging.
I ain't driving nowhere to be sitting around baiting with anybody. That's silly.
Yeah, I'm not judging hookup world because I've definitely participated in the hookup world. You know.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, tell us one of your stories.
Which one? Which one you want to know?
Oh, how many hookups have you had, babe? Give us. No, I can't say your most recent because you're gonna be a square. Give me like the first time you've ever indulged in something.
Oh no, I can talk about my most recent hookup. Yes, I surely can. I've been waiting to talk about this, honestly. Okay. So my most recent hookup was like
Give me
a
some
month
tea, because
ago,
you
right?
never spill nothing.
Oh no, this is
A
great
month ago.
story. Yeah, it was a month ago. Yeah.
I thought you was on a 3. I'm looking at the wrong camera. I thought you was on a 3-year.
I'm not having sex with nobody, but I still consider it
Oh,
hookup.
dating. Y'all were just licking and
I'm
touching.
gonna tell you. Yeah. So I always try to specify when I talk about my record, it's talk about me being penetrated or penetrating somebody else. To me, that is sex, right? I never said I wasn't engaging in side stuff, which is like oral stuff and all that type of stuff. But even that, it's like that ain't really.
I'm about to say, bitch, that is not.
That's the extent. That's my extent.
Okay,
ain't nothing
but
inside of
girl.
me, and I'm not inside of nobody else. But let me tell you about my last hookup. Okay, so all last year I had this relationship with this DL guy, right? Now, let me actually amend that statement because that's false. He's actually not a DL person. He's actually
just low key.
He's just low key in his romance. He's actually an openly gay person. Like, people know he is gay. He just never really shows the people that he dates, which I'm totally okay with, because for me, I'm only comfortable with showing a guy if I'm actually in a relationship with them. But if I'm just dating you, even if we're kicking it for months, I'm not showing you on my social media as like, this is the person I'm dating. I'm not doing that. Now, I don't mind, people locally or, in our circle know that we're dating, but social media is like a whole nother level. That's a whole nother beast. So he's a very famous person, way more famous than me. But we date privately, right? And a part of our dating privately is, if I call you at 12, I need you to come over here. If I call you at 1, I don't really want to hear. You got to edit and all this other stuff. I want you to stop what you're doing and come see me.
Get it crack.
And they make sure, because we've already had this. They make sure. Well, if I got to stop working, that means I gotta. You know what I mean? And
praise.
I'll say this. All last year, when I looked at my bottom line, they basically paid for my rent. So when people was talking about making another video, when the rent is due, making another video, I was like, well, girl, I really ain't got to do that. I really just got to send a text and it's gonna happen.
The rent already paid, Bookie, but.
Oh no, the rent is already paid. He made sure that. But it's not like he understands my limits. He always asks me, can he do all the other stuff, but no, we not. And he does assist in gifting me with things, right? Which a man at his level, that's his love language, and it's whatever.
Come on, Mr. Chocolate.
When I started dating this last guy, very seriously, I cut the DL guy off. Cut the whole situation off, because I'm really seriously dating somebody. Cut him off. Bitch, when I tell you that nigga was mad at me, cuss me out. Anyways, I stopped dating the guy. Remember the guy I was telling you about? The pastor. I cut the DL nigga off that was paying my rent off for that nigga.
God damn it. Silly.
trying to fall in love and do the right thing.
Silly. Told you on signs, he get the stuff signed on dotted line.
Okay. But anyways, to wrap up this story, so we can get back into the housewives. I saw him about a month ago. He wanted me to go somewhere with him, and I was like, I don't really want to go nowhere. Like, I don't feel like this energy, because honestly, as much as I'm talking about, dating men that have money and that can do stuff with you, honestly, y'all, I don't really care for it too much, because I'm feminine, but I'm still an alpha energy. I've learned this about myself, and so having to like submit to that kind of level, it takes a lot out of me, and I just, a lot of calls I let go to voicemail, a lot of texts because I don't feel like it. But anyways, he called me. I was like, I ain't do nothing tonight. I'll go over here and chill with him, whatever. Anyways, we went over there, laid up, whatever. Let's just say I left.
Laid up.
Yeah, we laid up. I had seen him in a good little bit, and he missed me. I left very happy. I will say that I was so shocked. I was like, oh my God, he missed me. Yeah, I was very happy. Yeah, so that was my last hookup.
Come on, hook up. I didn't know you was back outside. I knew you was always been outside, but I didn't know you was, I didn't know you was out there siding. I didn't know you was outside siding.
Oh, baby, I'm always outside. You know, I'm always outside to
Now, what
some
is this new word
degree.
y'all be saying side anyway? What does all that come with? What you
So
just
the
do on
thing,
the side? What y'all be doing on the side over there? What
it's
that
just
mean?
it's side is just everything but penetration. So usually that means oral, that means foreplay. It's just you're not being penetrated. Nothing is inside of anybody. No
Lord have mercy.
genitalia is inside. Yeah. So
So
they call
just
it like
on
a
the bed,
side.
just a rendezvous, dry humping and hunching, and
Mm-hmm.
what do be dry hunching? Because you can lick and suck, right?
And yeah, and to be more honest about it and to actually quote him, for him and I, or at least his attraction to me, it's less about the sexual part of it. For him, it's really about the intimacy and being able to do what it is that he likes to do within that realm while he's doing it with a person that he trusts and that he can talk to. Like
Oh,
that's more so what it's about for him.
oh.
And I'll take it a step further and say the men that got money that I've dated or like that have more means than other guys in that sexual world, it's way more for them, at least from my opinion, about it's way more about intimacy and having somebody they can trust than it is about the actual like fucking me or doing all that. You know?
I have to agree with you.
Yeah. A lot of them niggas be high on coke, so they can't get it up
I was about to
anyway.
say, now
You know what I'm
that
saying?
I'm running my list down, I think I have to agree with you. About a
Them-
lot of them do be on coke. They can't even get.
They can't even get it up, you know?
Well, I was pulling nobody on coke. I have, but I mean, not my today's time. I try to.
Girl, they do
maybe
it.
Leave your snow slopes outside. I don't need them in my house.
Don't bring it over here, but
Yeah.
I listen, I can't stop you from skiing. You know, if you want to ski, then go ahead and ski. I won't
Lord
be
have
skiing.
mercy. Oh, we didn't talk about them jumping in the pool at this white party. So
I
I
don't
was
want to
like,
talk about them hoes jumping in the goddamn pool. Let's go to this ending scene where Porsha and Dennis so we get the hell up out of here. Lord, we just have talked about so many things.
we
Jesus.
haven't talked about so many things in this Real Housewives review. This thing is 2 hours. Let's get into his last scene.
And he gonna be talking about these need to be.
Yeah, my assistant better come up here and everything. I need to go open the door for her. Hold on.
You know, one thing you're gonna keep in this reel is an assistant.
Who me?
You're gonna keep an assistant. You all as long as I
No, bitch, you
always
keep
have
in a season. You always got 2 or 3 people around you.
We're not talking about me. We're talking about you. I'm talking
All
about you.
right, because I'm about to say for me, it's usually like a friend and a homegirl wrapped in all one, and it's usually one.
What are you trying to say about me?
No, bitch, you be having 2 and 3 people around you. I got the call, 2 or 3 people emailing me on all of us behalf. Hey, bitch, I don't know. I don't know you. Tell my friend to call me.
Y'all see how girls try to run legitimate businesses and hoes never follow the rules.
Girl, I'll be like, girl, I don't know who that is, Pooh.
Girl, it should have been that time. My auntie was like, "Who you got this calling me? I don't know them." I said, "Auntie, just please, can you just do what they say, please?" So this is
Oh, not do what they say. Oh, when she was doing the show.
I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was something I had. It was something, I don't know. Let's get into the scene that really had me upset.
Yeah, here she go again, breaking this fourth wall, getting on my damn nerves.
Pleasure P is working me.
She is, and I expected more from Porsha. I don't know if it's because she's new and she not used to being in these situations again, but you just can't come over here having it your way. You can't come over and yell, well, who can film and who can't. Can you break fourth wall and when you can't? Now here we go again. Same scene and you doing something similar. It's becoming a bit frustrating, Porsha. Just do the show. Work your set. Get in there with Dennis and fight on your own. Now I did like the car pulling off at the end. That was cute because it was a moment that they called. But all this running the bathroom, talking to producers, go out there and cuss his ass out about this.
I'm totally okay with Porsha breaking the fourth wall.
I'm not.
I'm okay with it. I do feel like it adds a new layer of authenticity to the whole experience. To see the talent say, okay, I know we're filming a show. Because for years, the vibe was always we're not filming a show, like we're just doing normal
real life.
But it's clearly we're filming a show. I'm enjoying that they are acknowledging the show being.
How many times is she gonna pull the card?
It hasn't bothered me just yet.
It's bothering me. I guess from a producer standpoint, it's bothering me.
Yeah, I like it. I actually like it. I like it.
I want you to stay on the set, baby. Don't. I'm over here working. We working behind the scenes. You over here getting on our damn nerves. Work your set over here. We got this over here. We'll talk about it afterwards, or figure out a way to make it work. But you keep hollering like if she do this next episode, I'm screaming. If she call for a producer, if she break a fourth wall next week, I'm screaming.
But I mean, I feel like because there's been times where I filmed reality TV shows, and my real issue is something that is related to the show. But it's hard for me to try to articulate that while trying to make it fit into this fantasy world of reality TV. Like, no, bitch, I want to say, ho, I'm mad at you because you got my baby daddy on this motherfucking show. Which, if that's her reasoning, which it is, I'm okay with it.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like Porsha was highly manipulative in this scene with her word choice, and even how she was presenting to Dennis what Drew said. Oh, she's making it seem like it's more kind of insinuating like Drew is trying to make it to be like her and Dennis are doing something when that's not what I feel like Drew was doing. Yeah, was Drew doing a lot to me? Yes, but she wasn't making it perverse. When Porsha was retelling the story to Dennis, I felt like she was adding a layer to it that to me,
and it's
was to me was signaling a little insecurity and some jealousy. I hate to say that about Porsha.
It's not Drew that you need to be jumping on or saying anything to. You need to be saying this to Dennis. If you filming with these bitches, don't be on camera making me look stupid. That was my same sentiments to Dum Dum back in the day. If you're gonna be around my friends, don't try to be on camera making me look stupid.
Yeah.
Period. That ain't nothing that you need to be running to Drew. She don't give a fuck. Drew trying to get her music done. You need to be telling this to Dennis.
And pay Ralph.
Yeah, okay. You need to be telling this to him, and that's why I felt like you don't be breaking fourth wall. Tell his ass that. Cuss him out and let him know how you feel in the moment. Let us see that. You in the bathroom crying with a producer. Go out there and tell his asses, don't play with me in front of these cameras. Really let him hold it. Like, if you get with her, or if I found out later y'all fucking, or if I found out later y'all in the studio trashing me, or da-da-da-da, you already know how I'm gonna serve it up, cameras or not, period. So, pick your battles. She should have laid it on his ass. Don't go to no woman trying to check no woman. You trying to check everybody else, and you trying to tell everybody who and what they can do. Handle you, Porsha. Handle your own target. You need to handle Dennis. I agree with you. I don't like her trying to manipulate and trying to tell people what they can do, what they can't do, breaking fourth wall. Girl, do you. You can't do you because you're too worried about what everybody else.
I don't agree with Porsha. I do get it. I get it. I do not agree with her, but I get it. Simon is in the media every fucking day saying something about her, got her name blown up in the blogs and in the streets. I'm not on Porsha's level. I'm just on Oliver Twick's level. Okay. And even though I feel like I do manage my public drama well, I'm still a human, and that shit does get on my nerve. Yeah, from people texting me about it, or my followers in my inbox DMing me about it. I'm trying to relax and do this, and my cousin calling me about it, or somebody from my team is asking me about it, or I'm getting Google alerts when I'm with my name. That's aggravating. So I can only imagine on somebody at her level, with it being her marriage and someone she shared her body, her money, her love, her thoughts, her insecurities, her personal space with. Yeah, I can see where that puts you in a whole different space. On top of you're filming a show with other women in a catty environment, and they're going to weaponize that. I totally get where that places her in it will place, I feel like, anybody in a very vulnerable position to where you do want loyalty, because from Porsha's perspective, her husband has been untrue to her. You know, so I get it. I totally get it. What I don't agree with is your need for loyalty or your desire for support is equating to people having to conform to what you want.
How they feel, yeah.
And if they don't do it, then they against you. They they plot and they doing that. No.
I don't got no support.
Like Dennis said, bitch, you got 16 marriages driving away on.
You got 16 million on your neck right now, Porsha. He just said you in the damn bouncy house place blinged out. Not saying that have anything to do with it. I'm just
You know, like maybe there is a world where what Dennis and Drew are doing has nothing to do with Porsha and has everything to do with Dennis fulfilling some sort of happiness for himself and Drew fulfilling some sort of happiness for herself. Now, was it the best decision? No, like I wouldn't have even dealt with none of that.
Never,
like if I was Drew, I would have been like, fuck it, like girl.
But you know, Drew,
she's silly.
The box of rocks is silly too.
She's silly.
Too silly in the situation.
But the way Porsha was coming at Dennis, it gave jealous. It gave, I don't want my baby daddy. Or she said it. I don't want my baby daddy filming with another housewife because you could potentially be saying something against him, which I get.
He could be.
I get that.
That's a conversation you need to have with him.
That's a conversation you do need to have with him. And maybe Porsha approach it like all of us get together and we all, the three of us, gonna talk about this, you know? And let's set some boundaries.
Now, that's good TV, but that's silly.
that's some shit I'll do. Everybody,
that's good TV, but that's silly.
Let's get together and we're gonna talk about this together. If this is what y'all want to do, okay, we're gonna do it. But let's just talk about it. You know, I feel like that's how you take control and ownership of the moment and not just be flying around like how Porsha is, you know, being manipulative. And what I did not like, and what actually really hurt my heart, and again, I'm watching this on the show, I did not like when it felt like she was basically threatening his relationship with his daughter based off of what he was going to do with Drew moving forward. That felt so mean, nasty, and evil. And again, I do not know what Porsha's reality is that motivated her to say that. She may have a reason on why, but just from what we saw, you're going to go to that level?
Oh, yeah.
Him being a parent has nothing to do with y'all grown adults on this show.
That they don't see it like that. I was gonna say women, but I guess because I'm a father, people period don't see it like that. If I can use that, they can use that child as a tactic to get you. I'm gonna do it. We could be fighting about fucking French fries at McDonald's. I see parents and I see people, especially people who aren't married. I see them do it, that tug of war with a kid all the time because I'm trying to get you. I'm gonna hurt you. Hell, I'm going through it, so I know.
I did not like that. Like that really hurt my heart because you know my brother is a dad who, you know, he divorced his first wife. He's married again. He has 2 kids, and of course I'm not going to go into his story because it's his story. But my brother's a great dad. My brother's an amazing father. Like I know this, seen this firsthand. You know, he's not perfect. He got his ways, but in terms of taking care of his children, providing, being present, being concerned, and seeing and making the sacrifices to show up, he does that. And I do see firsthand women weaponize the child in order to get the father to conform to their desires, and that shit is not right. That's not right, and that's not cool. And I still like Porsha, but that scene just put a bad taste in my mouth. Like, it made me emotional. Like, why would you want to? It sounded like she wanted to take the child away. Like, oh, just know moving forward, whatever you do is going to dictate how this goes. He was like, "What you mean?" And that was cold. I get Porsha. Like, and my heart actually goes out to Porsha. You know, like, I get it. I've been in a place, again, where my relationship has been in the blogs and what the fuck I'm going through is public fodder and stuff like that. I get it. It does put you in a very vulnerable place, and you do need people around you to keep you grounded and keep your head on your shoulders, but it should not turn you into a villain.
I agree.
Let Pilar see her daddy.
That whole thing, I don't know. Porsha, this episode is just not giving she's a star, right? It's not giving main character quality. It is, but it's not. I just need Porsha to go a little bit harder. I think she came back, I don't know if she came back too premature, but if this is what we're going to get all season, this is not looking good for Porsha. It's just not, it's not sticking. Maybe when we get into the husband and the Simon stuff, we'll get a little bit more grittier Porsha, but she looked good. We're glad Porsha's back. But it's just like, come on, we need more. Come on, let's get up on this horse. Let's get it moving. Let's get it grooving. That's just how I feel. Yeah, it's just not hitting. Like, friend who was a friend of the show for years. We haven't known half the stuff we know about Shamia. Shamia is trumping Porsha right now on the show, in my opinion. Storyline, looks, and all those things. And so it's gonna need Porsha to step it up. I need a stronger Porsha for the rest of the season. This was just a very flat episode all the way around. Maybe that's why my energy is towards certain.
Episode.
It was a little flat all the way through for me. For everybody. Portia's got on my nerves. I didn't like the King to have a confessional. The new girls, all three of them got on my nerves. Something that they did got on my nerves. Who else is here? Drew. I'm just not the biggest Drew fan. I'm catching up on old Housewives, and maybe I will become. I've seen Drew out before. I've worked on a set with Drew before. But when it comes to the Housewives, I'm just not like the biggest fan right now. And who else is there? It's just, I don't know. Maybe we need Fraser to come on in and kick this thing up. She's gonna be there for another 15 episodes, but this
it kind of makes sense though when
you think about it, you need somebody else.
Came in and brought it up because I do feel like right now the show is missing Kenya. And I know I said last week. I could kind of move on with it, but I feel like the show is missing one energy. It's missing that energy. There's no. What the show is missing right now is a nucleus, and I know they say Shamia is,
and that's why it's not. That's why Porsha is disappointing me, is because it was supposed to be her.
Yeah.
She's not strong. She's not being strong enough right now to carry that position. That's what I'm trying to word and say. I need more from her because she's the anchor. And we're getting more story from Shamia versus her. And when she's giving a story, sorry to cut you off, when she's giving a story, she running to everybody to reel it in and do all these things. It's like, no, get in there.
I mean, I'm totally okay with like what she did in the scene. Like that's her emotional moment. I get it. And she said, I don't want to give him those tears. I totally get it. Because
I don't want to give him some tears, but you're sitting there crying.
I get it, because it's a nigga right now, bitch. I ain't giving you shit, but you ain't gonna see. Only thing you gonna see from me is me winning. So I get it, but you ain't. I'm not giving you that. No, I trust me. I get Porsha, and I'm okay with the emotional outbursts. The show is missing a Nene energy. It's missing a Karen Huger energy. It's missing a Kenya energy. It's missing a Bethany Frankel energy. It's missing a Lisa Vanderpump energy.
It's somebody. Even Kyle. Kyle brings the girls together. Yeah. Portia's not rallying all the girls in. You need somebody to rally everybody in. They all wild beasts, right? Everybody their own horse out there. But you got to have somebody to reel that pasture in.
Yeah. As a former anchor of a show.
Were you an anchor?
I mean, I was told I was.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just going to base off what the people told me.
I'm about to say that was more, I don't know. Go ahead.
Listen, the bitch that controlled it, I'm just saying what they told me I was. Okay, listen, I ain't never give myself a title except for the head of the charge.
Not self-proclaimed.
The only title I've ever given myself was the head of the charge. I ain't never said I'm starting. Right. But once I was told that, I was like, you know what? I have to approach the show different. Like, I can't be too overly sensitive or emotional to the people, because somebody has to reel this in. Somebody has to keep this group going together. And I feel like right now we don't have that. It's not Cynthia. She chilling at the house.
She big chilling.
Kenya then fucked up the thing. She gone. Porsha can't hold it together. Shamia just getting here. Angela can't breathe, nor Britt or Kelly.
None of the three girls can. Just count all three of them.
So it's just right now we just maybe Charles gonna bring the girls together.
Everybody just let Charles grill. He let him grill. Let's get the husbands together, because the girls.
I like the episode.
First episode was good. Second episode, I'm kind of a little. Yeah. It was okay. It wasn't horrible. It wasn't bad. Nobody did the words or no crazy like that. Just season 16, ladies. Y'all got big shoes to fill, because if y'all didn't have a big premiere, they would have probably lost about 30% of the Atlanta good for years, right? And so for it to have this humongous comeback with Phaedra and Porsha, Kenya and Porsha finally, they gonna really have to step with their best foot forward every time that camera come on. Because if not, this season is gonna make or break Atlanta, the Atlanta Housewives. They'll forever be Atlanta, right? But the A1 Day One watchers, a lot of us have fell off because it got bad. So now we're trying to pick it back up, and it's like, oh, I want to put this fake shit back down. I don't want to come over here and see all these girls that can't breathe. I see enough of them bitches on Instagram.
It is the new look, though. Like,
But it's for TV, like us real people.
No, Derek.
Well, you're right. Not just TV, because even in that mall yesterday, I was like, why everybody got fake asses? And I'm out here in California. Like the Hispanics here, oh my God, they blow up everything. So you're right. It's just not a TV thing, but it's just not like a thing that I guess for me in my house, I don't want to see it promoted all every fucking where. Get your body done, get all this stuff done. But I guess I don't know, because I'm here for your body positivity and do what you want to do. But I guess for me, I just like the more natural stuff.
The girls are getting their noses, they're getting their lips filled, they're getting their Botox, they're getting their, they're getting all these nips and tucks. It is the new aesthetic,
I just want some teeth. I just want some new teeth. I have pretty, ain't that stupid? See, I have nice teeth. All these are mine.
I just would get them. Yeah.
Now I have this from my mama. She got that little gap right there. But outside that, all these are mine. And here go my little silly ass wanting veneers. Like, why? So
you can't be talking about these girls and their nose.
I don't have them. I'm just saying, like, everybody don't have to run out and get stuff just because you got money. I want them. I would love them. I'm probably going to get them one day. But I'm just saying, like, everybody just getting so much stuff that you look fake. That's why I only want teeth, because everybody got something. Everybody look like you pluck and tuck and snip. I don't like that look.
Well, get ready to get sick of me.
Girl, you might do something to your nose.
I ain't gonna cut it.
Why? You done got that ass done. You don't need that.
Didn't I say I'm not cutting it?
You don't need to do nothing to your nose. You can breathe.
I'm not doing nothing to my nose.
Well, don't even do your fingers like that, because you're gonna piss me off. You got to piss me off.
Even the thought.
Don't even, girl, because you get on this mic, sound like a mouse.
No, my nose is pretty. If there was anything I would do to my nose, I would have them inject like the liquid cartilage right here.
Girl, shit the hell.
If like, I just want my nose just like a little bit more.
You wear makeup. You're a pretty boy. You're a handsome boy.
I'm not touching my nose.
You're pretty and handsome. You don't have to do anything, and you wear makeup, bitch. You don't have to do nothing.
No, I'm telling you what I'm gonna do. Shut the fuck up. So I'm getting all this laser. We're gonna get all this laser. I don't want hair. Q, you don't see my skin? No, look at my skin for real. Stop bullshit. Look at my skin. All this comes from hair growing in. And yes, they're gonna clear by lasering the hair off. When have you ever seen
got eczema, you don't.
But I'm saying, when have you ever seen me grow this? I'm never gonna grow this out. Like, never. I'm not interested in having this, so get rid of it.
Put your little, what they call that, blush? Put your little blush on and some little cheek powder.
But I don't want to wear makeup. I would rather have my natural skin out glowing.
You don't want to wear makeup, but you want to. Oh gosh. All right, as y'all can see, I'm not team plastic surgery, but that's another topic for
That's not plastic surgery. That's laser hair removal.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not too bad.
No, so I don't have blemishes on my face.
Don't do nothing else past that. Because I know you'll get up on that table and get excited, bitch. Take my eyebrows off. Pull my hair this way.
No.
Take the fat in my fingers and put it in my
No. Okay, I'm gonna tell you all the procedures I'm going to get done within the next 2 years.
God.
I'm getting the first one is laser on my face. I'm getting my hair removed. I don't want it. And that's only because I don't want blemishes on my face. So there's that. I am getting lipo on my arms and my back, and I'm gonna do another round on my stomach just to get the last bit out
of your back.
Yeah.
Where they gonna put it? What they gonna do back there?
They're gonna take it out of my back and arms and out of my stomach.
And where they gonna put it? Oh, just
they're gonna put a little bit in my butt. I do want my butt a little bit bigger.
Girl, you don't need to put nothing else on that ass you got over there.
I do want my butt a little bit bigger. I'm gonna get my teeth bleached. I'm not getting veneers. I have beautiful teeth. And then I may do a slight tugging, a very mini one. Just tighten my face up just a little bit, and that's it. just to get rid of, these things right here. Because, I'm so expressive. I use my face a lot. So I just want this tighter.
Well, I think I think I've expressed my sentiments. So I hope that you have a beautiful procedure. When are you planning on getting all this done, you say?
Within the next 2 years. This baby said cool sculpting. I'm sorry, baby. I don't do cool sculpting. That's not.
Lord have mercy. I don't really see me doing anything. Maybe one day, but not right now.
I'm doing all these things now before I get the age to where I need to get it done.
Oh.
I'm gonna get rid of these bags underneath my eyes.
Now, what the world they do with that? What you do with that?
They're probably I just need some platelets. That's all.
No.
Yeah.
This why you don't go places with people like you either, because now you'll be having me looking like, what I need. You tighten up my eyes. You lift my nose. Pull my eyebrows back, my bald ass head. Take my eyebrows and just give me a little hairline.
And then I may juice my top lip up a little bit.
Oh my God, Oliver. Okay. Thank you so much, boys and girls, for tuning in today. Because I cannot take any more of this. And I'm not going to take any more of this.
It's going to look so fab. Y'all go, you're going
to be walking around looking like one of them bubble boys. Like one of them.
No, I'm not going to look like that. Like, I'm not. When I tell you, because I feel like when I first told people I'm going to get my body done, they were like, bitch, you finna look crazy. I'm like, no. Everything I'm doing is going to be, it's going to be intentionally delicate. It's going to be these small tweaks that when it just comes all together, like, I see it,
Mm-hmm.
I don't look crazy now. My body looks fucking amazing.
They said we both need to do a skincare video. I love that. I just drank a little water, child. I don't really be doing nothing. Well, I have started to use witch hazel now. And some what's that stuff? Apple cider vinegar I've been putting on my lips. So I've been doing like stuff like that. Like natural stuff.
Yeah.
I think I want to exercise all the natural shit before I start doing all the other stuff. You already there, boo.
I have so many beauty care products from like shit. I just grab one. Like if I need to exfoliate, just grab one and keep on going. I do, however, use sunscreen before I go out each and every time. I put sunscreen on my skin. Yes, I do. Now I do. Yes. Well, Black people are more susceptible to sun damage and stuff like that.
I was about to say, Black people use sunscreen.
They don't, but they should. They should. They don't, but they should. No, because like the sun. If you don't wear sunscreen, it can darken your dark spots. It can have like really adverse effects on your skin that you don't see, but it does add up over time. And so that sunscreen just protects you from it. And I have seen a difference in my skin.
Oh yeah, your skin does look really good. I need to kind of not lighten it up, but I need to start taking better care of my skin. That's why I started with the witch hazel and the apple cider vinegar and all that stuff. Because I'm about to start being outside a little bit more. I've been like kind of lax for the last few years. So this year I'm just starting to kind of take up everything. I get back camera ready, baby. I don't want to pluck and tuck though.
Yeah.
Maybe soon, one of these days. But right now,
I'm a pluck. I'm a pluck and I'm a tuck.
I know your ass is. You don't need to pluck and tuck no more. And pump.
No, I'm not gonna look different. Like I ain't gonna be like, girl, who is that? But you go, oh,
okay, I see you. Alrighty, friend. Well, let's wrap these housewives up. I got a wax appointment I gotta get to.
That's you late for.
That's gonna be my call for the remainder of the day.
That was crazy.
Crazy, and I said that on live. That was a real experience, though.
Yeah, I'm definitely posting it.
Oh my gosh! Somebody gonna report back with a video. Yeah, here he go. There he was. That's silly.
I love you so much.
I love you too. Hopefully, episode 3 is much better, and we'll have a lot more shit to talk about next week. Hopefully, we can stay on topic. I feel like that's why we was off topic so much, because the episode wasn't that good.
But I enjoy going off topic. It's so much fun.
Yeah, because we don't talk and kiki all the damn time. So I think I'm going to enjoy this public moment that we're doing it. Are we going to do this for the whole season? Or are you going to get somebody new?
No, Monday's at 1 and 12. You let me know.
Okay, child. Let me know to take my ass to bed on time on Sunday night, so I can get my ass up in the morning and be on time for this. Okay, cute. I like this. So we'll do this every week, and we'll try to go through the reunion.
Yeah.
Let's try to do it. Okay, Bookie back.
All right, Bookie Butt.
All right, the rest of y'all Bookie butts, we appreciate y'all for riding out. We kind of stayed around 40 in the chat, so shout out to all 40 of y'all, between 40 and 50. Just on my side. No OC on your side.
Well, I see everything. It was like it went up to 90 at one point.
Praise God. Well, it's so good to see y'all. Thank y'all for coming in, checking in, listening in and chilling with us on a Monday. That's what I was trying to say. Chilling with us on a Monday. So what all are you doing today, Oh?
Girl, I'm finna go fly with you. We ain't finna do this.
Okay, well, I'm about to go to a wax appointment. I'll be asleep for the rest of the day. So I love y'all.
I love you too. I love y'all so much. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Jump down in the comments and let us know. Let us know what you thought about our recap of episode 2 of Real Housewives of Atlanta season 16. And until next time, my friends, be sure to pray and keep going. Bye.